Rip Kyle if that happens. I mean, very much so, because apparently Kyle would still complain about that.
Okay, man. We're gonna add that to the Kyle complaints.
James, do your job.
What? I spaced out, sorry.
Apparently I'm complaining about me having poor clothing choices, so that needs to be added to the Kyle's PS channel.
I thought that was already recorded.
It probably is. The last thing that was recorded was a couple weekends ago with me saying it was the worst Christmas ever, man.
Oh yeah, because you gave your best girl
Regarding the... Yeah, I gave her a kaleidoscope in Persona 3.
Maybe the tower was an indicator his me wanted to battle. Well,
To bathe.
oh, to bathe? Oh, I read that as battle. Dang it.
Kyle wants to
I
battle.
want to bathe, dude.
No, Kyle wants to battle. Should have fight anybody.
Fucking penguin sliders bullshit. Fuck.
Yeah, the Mario 64.
Alright, I forgot.
Fuck you, Mario.
But
oh my god, this fucking eyeball. I'm done with this eyeball. I'm gonna look for coins somewhere else. James is typing my comment as we speak. Fuck Mario, you slippery idiot. Oh yeah, fucking penguin slide ass bullshit fuck is probably one of the best.
Yeah, you were complaining a lot about it.
Mario 64, man, I forgot how just the controls in that game feel really sloppy compared to like Galaxy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that Pokemon randomizer run. Oh my god, stop fucking spamming hypnosis.
That's true. Well, we could do a battle on Pokemon Black at some point, but yeah, I don't... This is not going to be a competitive team at all. I'll just say that. Dude, the randomizer in all
Are
that...
you gonna take a plane?
No, we can't take a plane right now.
Oh yeah, Nick, back in June I said, give me clothes. I do not want this to be happening.
Oh, right, that was when you...
It's almost half a year ago.
Was that half a year ago? Jeez.
I think that was when we
June
first
7th.
found you, just like nothing but like swim shorts or something.
Oh yeah, no. It was basically Kyle wearing a ribbon on his head, a bow tie on his head, and dancing like a ballerina, and nothing but a Speedo and green hair in his office. And it was like, this is the first thing I see. And it's like Kyle is like, he's like, oh Kyle, look at this. It's like, all right.
Hitchhiker's Guide Strats. Well, Hitchhiker's Guide Strats is to be holding a towel, not to be wearing it and nothing else.
I mean, right? Yeah, no, you have to use the. No, wait, don't you use a towel as a weapon?
Why are we following a man whose brain is powered?
In Hitchhiker's Guide, it's not used as a weapon necessarily. It's just like a considered an invaluable item to have.
That's
Nick, this quote from when we were playing Mario Kart together. Dude, what the fuck? Some mofo that has nothing to do with my strats just comes and takes the shine.
Dude, it's like you. I remember you kept complaining about like the police as well.
Oh, when we were playing Mario Kart? Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, Mario Kart 8 is so much fun, and we're just like casually talking and listening to the background of like random music.
Yeah, when we were doing rhythm, yeah. We could do that one of these other evenings when you're playing until like 9 p.m. my time.
And then Grace can join us in that one.
I mean, Grace
Except she
doesn't have
doesn't.
Mario Kart, but she could join for the conversation.
Oh yeah, and listen to like
Or
random.
or she could get Mario Kart.
Oh yeah, actually Mario Kart is on sale right now, I believe. It's deluxe. It's on the Switch specifically. Kyle doesn't own a Wii U.
Yeah, I've never owned a Wii U. Wii U.
But
Wii
Kyle
U.
has done the ritual of a Wii U. Wii U, Wii U, Wii U, Wii U. And then Kyle just yeeted that Wii U off the screen.
Wee woo. Wee woo. Wee woo, wee woo. SpongeBob! Maniac is right behind you!
Ah!
At the corners of a quarrel conch.
Dude.
Dude,
Dude, that whole SpongeBob thing, I remember seeing it meme so much with Among Us. He's like, I see him. He's just standing there.
menacingly.
Yeah, there was that same meme was made with tarantulas in Animal Crossing when New Horizons first came out.
Oh yeah.
Tarantulas should be back in season now for Animal Crossing actually, but I've only seen one like once when I've been playing in like October, November.
I definitely.
When the game first came out, they were like ridiculously common.
Oh yeah, they had to patch it and make it less common.
Yeah, they actually in previous Animal Crossing games, tarantulas and scorpions were actually kind of a rare find, but when New Horizons first came out, you'd encounter them like constantly in the evening.
Are you okay? Bust a wolf.
Also,
No.
those tarantulas are huge compared to.
They are, yeah.
Proportional to the
They're
people.
they're like a tenth the size of the player character.
Yeah. Which would like be a very large spider. They're like the size of a basketball.
Which is why when they bite you, you pass out.
That's like, those tarantulas can actually kill you if they actually tried. No, I'm not okay.
Well, normal sized tarantulas could kill you.
I actually
They're
saw.
only, like the size of your palm.
Yeah, I saw the Carl play with Animal Crossing with tarantulas on.
What if Animal Crossing just had a hospital and every time you got bit, you wake up in the hospital? You're like, oh man.
It's like, welcome from a
Wasted.
coma. The end of Animal Crossing New Horizon. It'd be literally.
And sorry, go ahead.
And like, if Animal Crossing Horizon has an ending, you wake up from a coma, Tom Nook's sitting right next to you. It's like, oh hey, sorry for hitting you and knocking you out cold, and stealing all your cash money, but yeah, you're better. You're paying for the hospital bill. Bye. Story.
In Earthbound, there's a status ailment called being mushroomized.
Oh yeah, that one.
Where you have a mushroom on your head, and in battle it takes the same effect as like confusion, basically.
Oh yeah.
But then outside of battle, it makes this every now and then your controls will go crazy, and you like walk in like the wrong direction compared to what you're pushing.
What game?
And basically, the way to cure it is you have to go to the
Earthbound.
hospital, just talk to a doctor, and he'll buy the mushroom from your head.
He like yanks it out or something.
Yeah.
What?
And he'll pay you to take the mushroom off your head too. It's kind of interesting.
It's like, I want shrooms. Give it to me, young child. I like you. Charge beam.
I was playing Starfarer and I fished a seed out of the ocean. I guess. Like a mushroom seed in the ocean. I don't know. Don't ask me how it got there.
So. No, I got nothing. I can't make a good joke. Dang it. Ah! There was a joke there and I couldn't think of it.
Backpacker carrots.
Hmm?
Look at this scrub with only one Pokemon.
Oh no, this is bad.
Isn't this a little unfair?
Yes.
I meant the fact that you have 6 Pokemon and...
Oh, that? No, it's not unfair. Perfectly normal. I mean, I can have 6 Pokemon and the gym leader can have 1. And I can still kick its butt.
Hmm. Wreck it.
Scald it. Scald is not such a good move, Justin.
I feel like Pokemon would be. I don't know. I think that like the fact that like type advantages are like so severe, kind of. I don't know. I kind of wonder like why people choose to play it competitively. Because it's like, I mean, if you're kind of throwing some dice, like, oh, you know, if like they have a type advantage, they can one-shot you. And it's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, competitive Pokemon is kind of weird to me, but it's like people do like EV trainings to get their Pokemon like with like customized stats basically,
Mm-hmm.
and like go for certain strats based on that.
Yep.
I've never really watched or cared about competitive Pokemon though. It's just, I don't know, like I didn't really play Pokemon. Even like when playing with Pokemon with friends growing up, we never really did battles. We would just like trade Pokemon and do all the other weird mini games.
Mm-hmm.
Like doing the underground in Diamond and Pearl, which is honestly like one of the coolest parts of Gen 4.
Unfortunately, I didn't have any friends to do like the underground a lot. I wish I did.
I had a couple friends that there was 3 of us, and we'd run around in the underground and like place traps and stuff.
We would play Capture the Flag with this one group I played with sometimes.
I wouldn't have been able to do it. I always wanted to try it, but I couldn't find anybody to play with me.
Ooh, piece of candy.
I'm trying to think in like Carkle and Soul Silver, what else was there? There's I guess there was that Pokeathlon, which you could do multiplayer, like the kind of Pokemon Stadium style mini games.
Mm-hmm.
Gen 3 with the secret bases was pretty cool too. Where you just mix records with a friend and then their like secret base would actually appear in your world somewhere.
Even though they're like 80 levels higher than you.
Yeah, and when you talk to them, you had to battle them.
Mm-hmm.
Bird.
Ooh, piece of candy.
I remember there's like the girl I dated in like briefly in college. Like every time there was a bird, I'd be like, "Bird!" Bird. And sometimes I would just be outside and I'd see a bird, and I'm like, I'm gonna take a picture of this bird and send it to her. Just for no
Just
reason.
be like bird.
Yep.
Burp.
Like I found a bird. She's like, why? I'm like, I thought it was weird.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys remember Karl Marx being on Western's campus. You remember that thing?
Yeah, I remember that. I saw him briefly.
And
I
Dylan and I would always like text each other whenever we saw him somewhere on campus.
I even saw him when he got rid of his like beard and mustache, and it's like it took me a little.
Oh, that's
bit.
right. He did shave at one point, didn't he?
Yeah, it was one of those. It's like he shaved it away, and it's like I remember you talking about like a ukulele player, and it's just like I saw a ukulele player, and I was just like, oh yeah, it must be Karl Marx. I look up to his head; it's all short, like he has short hair, short beard, and everything, and it's like I just stood there, just like staring at him for like a second, and then just like that doesn't look like Karl Marx, and we passed by. And then it's just like, wait a minute, did he shave? Because I remember someone mentioning that he shaved, and it's like, oh wait, that is Karl Marx. Romeo 9.
Yeah, I remember Karl Marx is like a thing since like my sophomore year when we were still in Fairhaven, and our RA at the time, like Karl Marx was like a Fairhaven professor, so our RA actually knew who he was. Like she like knew him personally. So when we were just talking at like one of our like Stack A dinners or whatever, just like there's this guy named there's this professor called Karl Marx. Because he looks like Karl Marx and he plays the ukulele as he walks across campus. And she was like, wait a minute. Do you mean that Fairhaven professor? And she was like, yeah, I know him. And she was like, she like pulled up a picture of Karl Marx and she was like, you think he looks like this? And we were all like, yeah. And she was like, oh. And she was just like laughing but also judging us for calling him Karl Marx.
I mean, there's a reason for him. It looks like Karl Marx.
Well, I met a character when I was playing Spiritfarer. There was one that's like, rise up against her. Because there was a CEO who was just being a jerk, and they were like, we're demanding wages and jobs, you know, being very much like an anti-authoritarian. I don't know. sort of like a very anarcho-communist in a way.
Anarchy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, James. Speaking of like games that we're gonna try. I know Carl's most likely not gonna be streaming tomorrow, but we're gonna try some Phasmophobia tomorrow. Because I just discovered that earlier today, the prison level is now available on the beta side. And the only problem is, James, since we're all high enough levels, we're gonna get like intermediate and all that other stuff. So maybe it might be there. Oh, there it is. Says don't bet on it. Without doing Phasmophobia. I still have yet to die on Phasmophobia, and James has yet to die on Phasmophobia. So that's gonna be a time, like, it's gonna be interesting. Oh yeah, speaking of that, Grace, don't forget to buy the things you want, because the sale ends in like 3 days.
True, but then doesn't the winter sale come on after?
Yeah, but usually prices don't really matter at that point. Like, since it's like they're so close.
Let me check my Steam wish list. See if there's anything I should get for streams or whatever. Probably not. I think when it comes to PC games, I still need to stream a lot of stuff from like the itch bundle, so.
I mean, you literally have like thousands of games on there.
Yeah. Actually, I should work on clearing that list of non-game software some more.
Like, you got random ones there. Okay. Will Grace remember to quick save tomorrow? 8-Ball says the heavens point to yes.
Always quick save.
I like how like you had to make a emote for that. And it's like, you used to save a lot, and then it's like, no, and then it's like, oh wait, no more quick saving.
It's necessary.
Quick save. Dude, I have an idea what I want to make as my like third emote if I ever get there. I'm definitely gonna make like a salty me emote. I'm just gonna use that as my third tier emote. Well, not third tier, like the next open emote. Will Digit make a new emote for Grace? For sure, says 8-Ball.
Oh, really?
Oh, really?
I'd say so too. Actually, how sus is Digit's baby? He's 38% sus. It's climbing up there. I'm not too sus, yes. You may have done it a little too fast, Kyle.
%16% sus. Alright, well, Grace is not sus.
For now.
Never.
She's for now not sus. I was gonna do Luigi Fire. Oh, Luigi Fire is like 86. Simping is like 52% sus. Ah. I forget this Toad is water ground. I'm double checking with this. Yeah, it's not. Weaver Smash Elite. 22% sus. Oh, Lissa is 83% sus. Ooh.
Ooh.
As the animation goes, I briefly BRB. Nah, I just wanted to briefly leave as a quick second, Luigi. That's why I didn't turn on intermission screen. Don't worry, intermission screen's not broken. The BPS LPs or Retro Brown has a sus list. I mean, that would include me, Carl, and Sean on BPS LPs, and Kyle and I on Retro Brown, and we both sussed each other. Actually, the only part of the person that has not been sussed is Sean, I guess. He's 75% sus. I don't know what that is. Oh, bug poison. Oh. Rip. Rip, 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 rip. I am hungry. I'm eating a banh mi sandwich. Also hydrate. Gotta hydrate.
Yeah. I got a new water bottle to hydrate with.
Oh yeah. No. Wait. Kyle needs to be an affiliate in order to get channel points in.
I need 19 more followers. I'm up to 31 now because Lee and Grace's brother followed me.
Yay!
Just make 19 more accounts and then just follow Digits Baby. That'll work.
No, that's cheap, dude.
Or better yet, do the whole subscribe to Monster Cat for $5 a month and get affiliate automatically.
No, that's cheating too.
It is. Honestly, when that happened, I feel like I've been cheated out of all the work I put in to make an affiliate.
That is really...
Raids are nice. That's year to bring in a raid. Yeah, I like raids, actually. I'm starting to like raids. I just don't know who else to raid when I'm done. Because my streams last, like, a very, very long time. At least on Fridays and Saturdays. In the Pacific time. For Grace and Kyle, it's Saturdays and Sundays. But yeah, raids are really nice. Helps bring the community to where you want to go. I should use the raid button more often. Wednesday raids... No, actually, yeah, Wednesday raids would be a lot better. Because I'll be doing the day. I would just need to find who I should raid, though. I probably would like to raid like smaller streamers rather than big ones, due to the fact that I at least want to get more recognition with the smaller streamers. Get us our small community together. No, it's not a shiny Emoto. Deerling is actually one of those weird Pokemon that has multiple variations. It's fall variation. I thought it was a shiny too, but it's actually not. I just need, like, to figure out what games people would do on... Actually, I could easily just look up, like, a random... looking at this, like, the same game I'm doing and then find a smaller streamer. Dude, my nose is getting plugged up so much nowadays. It's not even springtime when my allergies are working up. Ugh. Oh, that did nothing. I'm screwed. Scald. There we go.
No, not the Oshawott.
Ooh. That bad. Oh wait, I never caught Dwebble. No, that's a trainer. Semi Stage is the grass one.
Oh, who's this?
It's
it's Will.
Dragon. He joined in pretty late.
Just woke up from a long ass nap. I had sloppy joes for dinner and they knocked my butt out.
Sounds pretty sloppy.
Yeah. How sloppy can you get?
I pretty much went into a food coma for a little while.
When did you eat this?
About 6 o'clock.
That is not a nap.
That is to me. That is like a cat nap to me.
6 o'clock was like 5 hours ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, 5 hours
That's like-
ago.
5 hours ago.
That-
5
that
hours
is-
is like that's not a nap. That's like a poor night of sleep.
Yeah,
That to me is like a nap.
that's a nap. If you like, that's like basically if you lost a lot of sleep last night, like Grace and I
To me,
did.
that is like a nap to me.
That should not be a nap.
It is to me. To my body, it is.
For a second, I thought you were gonna say to my butt. It is.
Why would I say that?
Bless you.
Thank you.
Because you're talking about your butt earlier.
I was thinking. I was not talking about my butt. Why are we meowing like a cat?
Because James started it.
I don't know. I was thinking of Thurston Waffles, the cat.
Wait, what?
There's that cat meme where he's like, you want to go for a walk? He's just like, what if I don't want to go for a walk? And the cat's just like, meow. He's like, I don't want to. Meow.
So, question: have you beaten the other gym leader, the flying
Nope.
gym leader, or are you working on trying to? Get
I'm
to
working
it?
on it right now, but I forgot to heal, and everything's kicking my butt slowly, and this grass keeps making me find Pokemon every 2 steps.
Ah, yeah. Have fun with that. And it's on you. It's your fault for not buying potions.
No, I have potions. I like to heal rather than waste potions.
See, I like to use potions rather than heal.
See, I like to save potions rather than use them.
That way he can save all his potions for the Elite Four.
Yes.
All the ones that restore 20 HP. Just
Yeah, just
This
spam
is,
them.
This is why if I have a cheat device, I do the max money one and buy potions just to use. But since I didn't have the cheat device, I just had a ridiculous amount of money. Still, even without the cheat device.
Is Will promoting hacking?
So about rude.
I will still promote hacking, even if, but I don't have a cheat device for the DS1 because that one fried when I found it.
DS1.
It was
DS1?
yeah.
Is this related to the Xbox One?
DS Dark Souls 1?
Yeah. The DDD?
See, if I had a regular bed in my room, I actually would have a cat in my room right now. His name is Max, and no, he can't meow worth crap. He has whined his head off so much before I moved in. He's just about lost his voice.
Steve has a very quiet meow as well. But I don't know. Our cat Tigger, our older cat, is very, very loud. Like the oldest cat or the loudest cat we've ever had. But like, Steve and Leo don't really talk all that much.
Yeah. Luckily, my brother and his dad's got the stuff for me to use to give him a bath because he's being kind of attacked by mites.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I just gotta get him inside. Once he gets inside, I just gotta, nab him. Every time he comes inside, it's like my body's already giving me the big old middle finger, saying, "Nope, not today."
The big old what?
The big old middle finger saying, "Not today."
Everything in your life gives you a giant middle finger. It just depends on which middle finger you're willing to take.
I took that the wrong way.
Hey,
My brain took that the entirely wrong way.
hey, it's late night hours, so it's perfectly fine.
Oh, so is that okay if I describe the Pokemon the wrong way then?
No.
I won't. I won't do that.
Oh yeah, do we need to do quiet hours, Kyle?
Oh yeah, we gotta go into quiet hours now. Quiet hours.
Not after that one Pokemon.
I,
I won't-
Will,
I
you're
won't
talking too loud. Quiet hours.
It's whatever.
Not after that one Pokemon. I won't describe Pokemon the wrong way. Not after that one.
Mm-hmm. Good.
That was horrid. I will admit that was horrible. That was actually beyond horrible. Whoever actually started that description before I did actually deserves to get their ass kicked.
So, and yet you're one of the people who helped promote it.
I just said what the description I had found. That was like the only description I could actually think of at the time. And of course, I was tired at the time. I couldn't really think straight.
I just said eel.
My brain wasn't thinking eel until you or Justin said eel. And then the eel part came in. See, you're playing Pokemon right now. Tomorrow I stream a Digimon game.
Emoto will be happy about that. Watchdog uses Retaliate. It used Hyper Fang and caused Usain Bolt to die.
Usain Bolt.
Yep, Usain Bolt.
Digimo? What's
No.
Digimo?
I named one of my Pokemon Usain Bolt.
I think you're missing the end there, Emoto.
No, I did not.
Okay, so that was on purpose. I won't be sure it was on purpose or an accident or something there. Because again, I woke up from.
All right, hey everybody, it's our girl Lissa.
Let's
Hey.
wait,
It's,
I just
don't
popped
don't-
on for a little bit. I'm not gonna
It's a
stay too
queen.
long.
don't murder people.
I had to be sure. Okay, I had to be sure.
Murder
Emoto,
people?
Whether you admit it. She's allowed to murder people.
No, she's
It's the
not.
Shadow Queen. She has
No,
to
she's
murder
not.
whoever.
No, she's not.
Hey, it's my job security.
Excuse me, what?
Are you doubting my supreme shadow queenness?
I doubt a lot of
Ooh.
things in your life.
Well, Lissa, if you
That
didn't see
is
earlier, Nick
true.
might be playing the next game in the Paper Mario series that he hasn't streamed yet. He'll be
I didn't
playing-
know there was
Ah.
a next game in the series.
Oh yeah, the series has like 6 games at this point, so he's already streamed 1 and 2, and he's also streamed the 4th, or sorry, the 5th, the Wii U one, a little bit. But that one's not quite as story focused. But the next one to play is number 3, which I nicknamed Super Pooper Mario,
Now that makes
aka
sense.
Super Paper Mario on the Wii.
Pretty much, I'm gonna try to stream the Digimon on the days off that you can actually watch. By the way, Emoto.
This is bad. Also, what about Erismon? That's what Creative is asking.
It's the Digimon game that I grabbed from Mike. I've never actually played it. There's other Digimon games I want to get.
So as of right
eventually I'm
now,
trying to get a capture card, get some Digimon games for my 2DS when I get it fixed, and play those ones and have those ones stream.
Yeah, Will, you do realize streaming through DS games and 3DS games is near impossible.
I've seen some people do it.
I'm
The setup
saying,
can be a bit more complicated.
I know, I'm
know,
saying
so
that
again, I'm going
because
to figure it out before I even try. I'm going to watch tutorials and everything and literally
no,
figure it out before I try. And
No.
yes, I'm going to do a test. I'm going to do testing before
no,
I
Will,
even-
it's not that. It's not that. It's complicated. It's more
I
that
know.
it's the capture card
Shit.
that you're looking for. It's extremely
I know.
expensive.
Well, that's why I'm going to be saving money for it.
Yeah, do you want to spend as much money to buy that is equivalent to a Series X or a old 3DS DS capture card that could go for like, I don't know, 600 to $1,000?
I wouldn't care.
That's a lot of money.
Again,
Harrismont is...
I have nothing to really do with my life at this moment.
Harrismont is a mobile Digimon game named Digimon Arise. Is it a decent game? A mobile decent one.
Unless there's a better way I can stream from my 2DS to the Twitch.
I would recommend either getting a better laptop so you can do do Citra emulator.
What do you think, Nick?
I can try to do that.
That's my reaction.
Yeah, let me. I'm gonna have to clean this up a bit. It looks like I missed some.
I'm gonna wake up. When I wake up, I'm gonna get my breakfast first. Cause I'm gonna wake up about 8. I got a Minecraft stream I'm gonna do first. Get that out of the way, and then about I'd say about noonish.
All right, friends, I'm off to start making dinner.
All right, see you later,
All right,
Grace.
enjoy the food,
Right.
Grace.
Have fun cooking.
Thank you. Good night,
Fun.
everyone.
Night, night.
Alright.
I'll still
Offici-
be watching on your thing.
No worries. You take care of yourself. Maybe
Watching
two.
and
You can
waiting
try.
for remote.
Actually, yeah. You take care of yourself.
Bye.
Night.
Hey.
I did not get my food stamps card today, which I don't mind. If I don't get it by Tuesday next week, I'm gonna be calling them Wednesday.
Ooh. Oof. Also, Lissa, you ready for tomorrow?
I am so ready. Nick, you texted
my
me
God.
that at work, and I just like stopped dead and was like, just got
You're just
so
like,
giddy.
you're like, boss, I'm getting out of here just so I can be hype about this.
No, because like, okay, here's the funny thing is I don't check the Phasmophobia Twitter all the time, but they do tweet every single day. And then
Yeah.
I was just like, Sean tagged me in the tweets like, oh yeah, what do you think of Phasmophobia so far? And he was just like, oh yeah, he likes everything except your voices get helium. And then I said the opposite. It's like, I want everything to be in helium mode only. But then I looked into Twitter just for curiosity if they do anything with the prison level because I was like curious. And it's just like, guys, there's a rumor that the beta version might have the prison level. Can you guys confirm that this? And it's like, what? And I looked on the comments and it's like, oh my god, there's already YouTube videos of it.
Oh my god, really? I'm not watching any until I play it.
Oh yeah, no, I straight up. Oh, the only things I know of it are the pictures. That's it.
Yeah. The pictures you posted from his like Twitter.
Yeah. I'm just like the.
Oh, I'm just so excited. I came home and I saw on stream there's a little update next to Phasmophobia being like, ooh.
Ooh. Yeah, I updated it already. And I'm just like, here's the problem, Lissa. We're all too high level. I think we could get an intermediate or professional prison level.
It probably will be, but you know what? If I have to die on a prison level, so be it. Or I'll get you killed, Nick. Either one.
Oh, don't get me killed.
Dude,
1:30
I
is when
would
I'll
love
stream
it. I know ghosts can't normally shut doors, but I would love it if ghosts could shut the jail cells.
Mhm.
That would be really cool.
Yeah, no, I was like, I was thinking like there'd probably be like moments where people would be like in the prison and be like, okay, the ghost cat like locks the door and starts hunting you and you die, and I'm already imagining people already taking pictures of people lying on the deathbed, like on the bed. It's like, shh, she's sleeping.
Yeah,
I
I'm
can hear you.
excited. I hope it.
keep
I
hearing
hope
your
it goes
Zebstrika
well.
whining its head off.
Yeah.
What are you
it's not.
doing to your poor Zebstrika?
Oh no, that was just attacking. Anyway, what, Lissa?
Oh, never mind. Never mind. That's not Zebstrika. It's somebody opening a door. It's
Yep.
squeaking. That door needs oil.
That's James.
When are you gonna oil that door?
James is not in his headset right now. Give it a second. Oh, there he is.
What?
When are you gonna oil that door?
That's not a real door.
Oh, that's his chair, actually.
When are you gonna okay? When are you gonna oil or grease that chair that's squeaky?
It's not a real door. It's not a literal door.
It's
Then
so
what-
squeaky.
What's so squeaky?
There's a door in a game I was playing that someone opened.
That's funny.
Sounds like it literally sounds so
Like
real.
Phasma. Squeaky
Yeah.
doors and fast.
It literally sounds so real. Like it's coming from your room or wherever you're at. That is too freaky. What the hell?
That's great. That's funny.
Oh yeah,
That-
oh yeah, I should send you the latest tweet picture of the prison level, cause there's
Ooh.
it doesn't show much outside of what we already know,
Yeah.
but I feel like it's just like, yeah, this is just like one little thing. Let's see, what is it? I saw. Oh, here we go. It literally show, like, I'm looking at it and it would be like, here.
Nick, don't post anything yet. Hold on.
he
I wonder.
private messaged me.
I'm
Yeah.
making a meme.
I DM'd
I
Lissa.
saw that. Oh god.
It was just like, this just doesn't do much, but it's just like, oh, this is gonna look creepy. Also, I see Lissa's face again.
Yeah, that also is creepy. I think
I wonder who all got that
terrible.
notification from last night.
Who?
I wonder who all got that notification from last night from when I said that one word.
Oh, and he said like orgasmic or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Oh my god, this is gonna be awful to hide
And-
from a ghost in during hunts.
Actually, you do make a good point. All the cell doors have bars. You cannot really
Oh.
hide from a ghost.
Oh my god. And just these looks
So-
like the long hallways are like
So wait,
Like
when you're
all the
hiding from a
open
ghost,
area.
when
Ooh.
you hide from a ghost, it has to be a solid object in front of you.
No, it's better to have a solid object, because if you don't, there's a higher chance the ghost can see you and then automatically just after you.
So so pretty much with these bars, you guys are screwed.
you just have to be extra quiet and just not move at all.
I will if like two of you are one of you is in one cell, one of you is in another cell, and you guys are just whispering to each other, and one of you is like telling the other, shut up, shut up, shut up.
Notification, Luigi, we're talking specifically about Will last night when he posted a specific word he didn't want to say on stream. And then Kyle, who keeps the special chat on with notifications, randomly got Will's notification, that one word. Like, out of context, that makes no sense. And Kyle would just respond like, very interesting notification I got. It's like,
I'm sitting there laughing, like going, that is actually a very awkward notification, and make me wonder, is like, I wonder who all else got that kind of notification. And
I don't know who else
that
turns
happened.
on special chat at any notification. I really don't, but
But it did get me wondering, and it's just like also got me concerned, like going, I could push this. I might have actually made some people a little concerned.
yeah, but I think that's on your end. But anyway, that going.
I know, so I might get. This is like they may give me a talking to, and so I'm like, do you need help?
But yeah, I was like looking at. I'm just like the prison level based on all the pictures we've seen. Yeah, there's like almost no areas to hide, Lissa.
Yeah.
So he made it that hard to.
Yeah, basically, like, okay, so the first 3 images they saw was basically there's a giant cafeteria with almost no hiding spots in it. Like a giant cafeteria. And then we got the courtyard. And then we got the bathrooms, or in the prisons where, you know, you talk to persons across the across the window kind of thing. And then there's prison cells, long bathrooms. Like, from what I can tell, this whole prison level seems like there's almost no, like, very small, tight rooms. At least one I can tell.
Yeah. So it's like
I have spent a weekend in jail, and yeah, those rooms are not the nicest. They are small. But my case got deferred and thrown out. Those officers were actually dumb idiots over there in Idaho. They just literally, they're bored. And just want to throw people in jail for any stupid old reason.
Well, that's just the state.
Yeah, I mean, you could literally just jaywalk over there and they'll arrest you for that and throw you in there.
Well,
Even though jaywalking over there...
It's our boy
Jaywalking
Andrew.
Hey, Andrew.
Andrew!
Even though jaywalking over there is legal, they won't care. And then
You
when
know
you
what
actually
you
go...
care about?
And
Our
they'll
boy
do
Andrew.
that. They will arrest you and throw you in there
I can't even.
when
get this
there's
segue
no...
right now.
when the judges...
No,
pretty
no.
much when the courts are closed. So you'll have to wait till the Monday to see
Will's
the
currently
judge.
ranting.
You know what we don't have to wait for? Our boy Andrew.
I know we don't
Hey,
have to wait for
what's
the boy
up?
Andrew.
It's me.
Hi, me.
And of course, when the judge saw my charges, he pretty much threw them out. Kind of looked over at the officer that arrested me and called the officer a dumb... Pretty much, in his own words, a dumb idiot. I ain't saying the exact words. There's a lot of lovely words that, I'm sorry, I don't want to say on stream. I don't even want to type in Discord.
You know
You
what I
don't
do
want-
want to say on stream and type in Discord? Twitch.tv/toobadforyouTube.
Oh,
I thought we were gonna start saying this
Baby
simping
Shark
for
play.
James thing.
Baby
I mean, you
Shark
could
Doo
also
Doo Doo
you
Doo.
could you could also like advertise Andrew's Twitch channel, get him like all that, get it to like 1,000 followers without him.
Oh
ever
sure,
streaming.
twitch.tv/Ozakawa.
Yeah.
Oh shit. don't DM me. Don't at me.
I should have given you the shout out during my stream because you commented in my chat.
God, I should find my password and log in to see how many people actually have
Follow
followed
me, dude. Give me the followers. I need to work to affiliate.
Too bad for YouTube. No.
I even gave myself
It
a
is.
new Twitch avatar too. Because I thought the Crash Bandicoot one was getting a bit stale.
But that's the actual Twitch name. Too bad for you too, not too bad for YouTube.
Too bad for you too with the numeral 2 on both
Oh
ends.
god. I need to delete
I
that
did-
fucking account.
I did plug her in on one of my videos.
Oh my god, did you really?
Yes, I did.
Oh, I hate all of
I am
you.
sorry. I'm sorry, Shadow Queen. I am sorry. You can take away my burning body rights, or you can just not feed me.
God, I only made that account for Nick, and now all of you guys are freaking plugging it.
I
I'm actually not plugging
I didn't
it.
Know,
Bye,
I
Andrew.
didn't know if it was. I didn't know if it was a bet.
Oh
that
my
you guys
god,
were
dude!
trying to have on, like,
During
the-
Grace's next stream, I should use her shout out redeem and just have her shout out Too Bad for You Too during her stream. Grace
See
has
how
the
many
most followers out of any of us right now.
Okay, well, I guess I'm deleting my account.
No, I'll lose a follow.
No, dude, you don't have to cancel. You should be world famous. Too bad for
Can't add
you.
appearance because links will work. Yeah, no, that makes sense.
I was just sitting there saying,
Change it to
I don't know.
Shadow
Pretty
Queen.
much what I said is like, I don't know if it's a bet going on to see if she can get the most followers before. Because one of you guys can, even though she doesn't
Nick and
post
Kyle
anything.
want to see if I can.
I stopped a while ago.
It's just like, so it's like.
Yeah,
so
but you're
just-
currently
they
streaming
go and
right now,
follow
and you're
her.
still talking about
And
it.
I'm not
Well,
the one
I
talking it
plugged her-
continuously.
I
That's
plugged
Will.
her when I had a little more. I had more followers on my Skyrim stream one time, so that's when I plugged her. When I had a few more
Oh,
followers on my Skyrim.
I don't even do anything. I literally haven't logged into it in like over a year.
And yet you still have followers.
You have 4 followers.
You guys.
I follow
way,
James.
Andrew left.
Yeah, I saw. James has 6 followers.
I believe I have 4.
I follow you.
I know you follow me. You're one of my one of my moderators, I believe. Or no,
Yep.
Moderators, I believe.
Editor and moderator.
Editors.
But yeah.
Yeah. I actually had a bot in one of my freaking videos comment in one of my videos. And I actually went, yeah, delete it. Was like, yeah, no, please don't ever fucking do that, bot. Yeah, go away.
Welcome to Twitch. Also, yeah, Luigi. Yeah, pick follow is the one that does a lot. But Luigi, I really do appreciate. I think I speak for all of us that you following for every single one of us is actually really good. Like it's really cool of you to actually do.
And participating in
Yeah.
everyone's stream as well.
I appreciate it, and we all appreciate it. Big shout outs for Luigi Firewolf.
Yep. I was happy today in my Minecraft stream. I'm working on trying to build a mob spawner, get the materials for it, and I found 9 diamonds!
Cool. Now pay Lissa.
Well, if she plays Minecraft on the PS4, then I can pay the diamonds in that way. I have 6 left.
What? Wait. What is like? Get Lissa's favorite number, number of diamonds of her favorite number. That's it, and that's her that's her payment.
What?
All I got is 6 diamonds left.
I don't stream. I mean, yeah, you don't stream, but you're following a lot. Like, you follow us is like still cool, and you're participating is everything. So playing with multiplayer games is great. Audience members are the most important in streaming. It makes it all this streaming really fun. Also with all the
All
puns
the
as well.
random comments.
Yeah, and of
Dude, we
course,
have
when I
had
get
so
my
many
laptop-
puns so far with random audience members.
When I get my laptop, I'll be able to stream other games. I can even stream my Twitch, my Twitch. Stream my Steam games.
Will, are you having a aneurysm attack right now?
No, I'm having
Having
a
a
brain
tongue
fart. I'm having a brain fart that's tying my tongue.
Yeah, we heard it. It was quite a fart.
Jackbox stream when? I could schedule that. I usually like to schedule that on Saturdays because that's when a
Tonight,
lot of people.
right now.
Right now, yes.
Oh, that would mean I should have to get OBS to freaking. Dang, nah, but I don't like using OBS.
Well, that's the only other one. I could try scheduling a Jackbox stream next week to see
Right
how,
now.
Right
I'll just
now.
give OBS a try.
how's everyone feeling playing Jackbox right now then?
I'm probably won't play, but I'll watch.
I'll
and
redeem
laugh
the
at you.
option to make you play Jackbox, Nick.
I'll watch. My brain's not all here right now, as you have seen, heard.
I don't even know how many people will be able to play because we need like a good amount of people to at least play like the main Jackbox crew.
As I say, unfortunately, yeah, I'd watch you guys, but I'm probably not gonna play right now. I'm probably gonna head out in like 15 or 20 minutes.
Yeah, but I will definitely try scheduling that next week at least and see like how Jackbox is with everyone. Because like I think it's a little late for a lot of people. So, but definitely I'll try next week just to see how everyone is. Gives more time to people like get ready and we get like Jackbox stuff ready.
Yeah.
The only question is what Jackbox will we play? Because we have so many options now. Should we go to the classics or should we go with like some of the newer ones? That's the question. Because I was like looking through all the old Jackbox while I was like going through my backlog and updating it, and it was just like, man, some of these classic ones like Bomb Corp, Espionage, Faking It. I still wish we were able to do Faking It because that was actually a fun one we were able to do in person.
Oh man, making it is a lot of fun. I remember doing that.
Yeah.
Listen, I told Nick he has to talk to you about what pirate it was that you fed me. Because I was talking like a pirate last night at one point.
Oh yeah, you were talking like a pirate.
And he said, he was asking if I was like a pirate dragon. And it's like, no, I'm just a dragon. I ate a pirate and he's talking through me. And you want to know what the pirate's name was? Like, I don't know. He has to talk to you about that.
I forgot about that conversation.
I mean, I don't know what name it was.
I mean, you
He's just
murdered
a
the
pirate
pirate.
that came over thinking he could steal my booty, and I went, fuck you, and instead of to a dragon.
Wait,
he
which
picked the wrong person to steal from.
Which booty? Which booty?
The gold. All of my jewels and possessions from my other kills.
Okay, cool. That's what you got. TKO.
Nick Nick's mind was going elsewhere with that.
Yeah, I do know where Nick's mind was going with that.
She knows me long enough to know where my mind goes.
And this is why there's times where I kind of.
How could be unfortunate?
Sometimes I wish I could just kind of almost crack open Nick's head and just like kind of see what all's going on inside there.
I don't think you want to know.
That phrase, I want to crack open Nick's head.
I
I've
just
cracked
kind of
open
just
heads.
like,
It's
sit
kind
in
of
there
fun.
and just see what's going on inside there. Like, going, is there like a party going on in there, or is it just a bunch of horror?
They're on party. Woo!
It's a horrific party. We can make the official T. I don't think I don't think we ever have played TKO actually. I think that's one of the games of Jackbox we've never personally played, at least.
I don't even know what that is.
You draw art
know
on
what that
shirts and you vote for which shirt is you think is the best.
Oh.
It's a drawing game. The reason why we never played it because around
Oh.
that time a lot of people hated drawing a lot.
Well, it's because we were all on our phones. So, yeah, it was hard for a lot of people to draw. A lot of people in their group at the time.
I mean, do you use your phone to draw, Alyssa, or use your computer to draw?
Yeah, I mean, whenever we do push the button, I always use my phone to draw. That's why I always do stick figures.
I mean, Kyle should probably draw on his computer to draw a better pie, #1 pie.
Dude, that was a pie, man.
No, that looked like a fan, you know. What sort of merch? You know, like probably like I don't know actually what kind of merch like Kyle or Grace or BPSLPs would make, honestly. You make t-shirts, and the best part is you can have those shirts made legit. Wait, you can actually make those shirts legit? Wait, what? That's actually a thing?
Wait, what shirts?
Ooh.
Apparently, a Jackbox game called TKO, that's in the Jackbox Party Pack 3. If you make art, because like you draw art on shirts, and you guys vote for which shirt you think is the best, and according to Luigi, you can make those shirts legit.
Oh, that's cool. Like you can save the design and then send it to someone who would print it.
Unfortunately, I think what will happen is that Kyle's gonna send that to have a list like Alyssa face on it.
What?
He's gonna draw Alyssa's face on it as best he can.
No, I wouldn't. Don't put words in my mouth, dude.
Putting a lot of words in your mouth.
It's okay, just draw Kirby. Kirby is a representation of the Shadow Queen.
Kirby with a knife.
Yeah.
Specifically.
Kirby with a bloody knife.
That's what I was about to ask now. Is the knife clean or is it bloody?
I mean,
man, it's always
I mean,
bloody.
does Lissa clean her knife every kill or every stab?
Dude, of course, sanitization.
Wait, do you
But I
kill-
mean, the
No.
real question is, Nick, is it ever clean? Like, is it ever, like, how often do I kill?
Now, should the Kirby be also on the top of a pile of bodies?
Dude, I never leave my knives hanging around with my babies.
You know, I actually tried asking a commissioner, like an artist, to actually commission, have it making a Kirby with a knife, but they never responded back to me with that if they were gonna make it or not.
Dude, I mean,
Should-
they probably got disturbed. It's a kind of a disturbing image.
Well, the problem is
But
that when I was looking at the
it was
commission's
cool.
like stuff they did, that was actually one of the potential like things that was within their like capabilities, and it was within their rules.
Now, should this bloody knife-wielding Kirby be standing on a pile of bodies?
Depends what type of bodies.
I don't know.
They have to be fresh.
Chat it to you.
Just either fresh or bones, because any type of decay, you would just like step on through and it'd be all squishy and disgusting.
We
Then
could-
you really want to play Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning. They don't skip on the graphics with the opening scene.
I mean, I could try putting TKO on the table for actual, because I'm actually interested in trying it. I'm not a good artist. I don't think any of us are good artists. But yeah, we could try making some official work for any one of those people.
I wouldn't be playing. My tremors do not allow me to draw worth shit.
Have your brother draw.
Oh hell no! I ain't letting him touch my phone.
No, you could have him join, is what I'm saying.
Just
With his
draw
phone.
with your
He
thumb
wouldn't. He
and
wouldn't
hope
even
for the
go.
best.
Yeah, draw with your
I'm
thumb.
sure that's what Kyle does with his pie.
I can't. I'd have to have one hand hold my phone and one hand draw. Even if I have it sitting down on my bed, I can't.
Why not allow your brother to draw, Will?
Obviously, I'm not letting my brother touch my phone, and I don't know if my brother would actually join. Because if he joins, he would have to join the Discord, and you would have to invite him into the Discord.
No, I mean, like, we don't have to. He could just be in the audience, per se. He doesn't have to
Or in the
commentate.
audience. But again, I don't know if he would actually want to. It all depends on if he's busy. Again, he's 19 and he's.
Emoto, I'm not sure if you're aware, but that triple parentheses like that on both sides of a word is like an alt-right, like anti-Semitic internet meme, so I wouldn't want that to be on a t-shirt with my Twitch name.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's a thing.
That's like a racist meme that's used online.
I don't think she knows about that, so yeah.
Then,
The audience-
just change it to a digit baby and then underneath have a Lenny face.
Well, unfortunately, the internet takes it differently.
She meant them as like vibrations. She can't make them smaller.
Oh, okay.
The audience can only vote in that game. Okay, yeah, no, it makes sense. Like, all the artists have to join in and draw. Listen, you gotta put out some art. And it'll be fantastic. No, if she draws art and
I'll
she
give
draws...
you my stick figures.
It's the official merch for Too Bad For You Too.
No. No.
But again, they can also get those shirts made legit. Yeah, let's
I
make
don't
Lissa's
want
shirt.
that.
Oh, that's hard to see. I almost thought you put a giant
Yeah,
empty
that's
space.
really... It's blending in. I can see the phone and the vibrations, the call signs, but
I can
man,
see it.
yeah, it's just like blending
Whoa.
into the background. Oh, there we go.
I need to turn down my phone's brightness. That just went blasting at my one eye.
I mean, the one
one
above
good
it
eye.
is a good way to
I
test
know.
if you're colorblind.
Yep, I can see it. And then the other one just popped up, and my phone's brightness went wow.
Wow.
I have my phone's brightness turned all the way up.
I was
It
always
really wanted to make sure you could see this one since the other one's hard to see.
I always was wondering as like a child, am I actually colorblind for a long time? And then it's just like I took a colorblind test and saw that luckily I was not colorblind, but a lot of the things were hard to see, so I was like worried that, oh, am I actually colorblind or am I making a mistake kind of thing.
They're kind of meant to be hard to see, but like
Yeah.
my dad is colorblind, and I've seen him take one of those tests before, and he just can't even see like any of those numbers and set the dots.
Yeah.
So he's like
There are
completely
definitely- There are
colorblind.
definitely like different not only different forms of
I think
colorblindness, but like different intensities,
Yeah.
I suppose. Because yeah, some people just can't see it at all, and some people have a really hard time. But it's possible. I mean, it's really not really common. It's more common in men to be red-green colorblind, which I think is the most common colorblindness.
Is color blindness actually kind of common now? Or is that just still kind of like rare? Because I see like a lot of people on the internet saying like, "Oh yeah, I'm colorblind," and it's like that.
I don't think it's rare.
A lot of people who
se.
say that
it's
probably
more
aren't actually
uncommon.
colorblind.
What'd you say, Lissa?
It's like people who say like, "Oh, I have OCD because I'm like a neat freak or whatever," and it's like
Oh,
you
yeah.
don't actually have OCD, you know?
Yeah. So yeah, I'm sure some of them are actually colorblind and probably some of them aren't, but I don't think it's not necessarily rare, but I don't think it's common nowadays. I think it's more just kind of like that uncommon percentage.
Nah, I had to find out if my one brother, not the one I live with, but one of my brothers, if he had OCD, because for throughout all these years, he would literally organize everything. And if someone was not, like, even like if we went out and about, he would point out every mistake in certain tiles, and it would bother the holy hell out of him. If patterns weren't correct, you could just see it all over him with you could just see the signs of OCD in him, and yet doctors would not diagnose him with OCD, and it's just like, huh. And then no, his fiance is,
check.
of course, pregnant, and he is now doing the nesting part.
Oh, Sock has 30.
Yeah,
Okay.
she's not nesting right now. He's doing the nesting. And I'm laughing because he's experienced. Yeah, it's my brother's fiance. She's pregnant, so he's pretty much doing the cleaning, which is other known as nesting.
Is that actually what it's called?
Yeah, it's called nesting. When the woman was pregnant, when she starts doing all the cleaning and organizing around the house while she's pregnant, there's like a certain stage of pregnancy she'll start doing that. Yeah, it's called nesting. She'll start cleaning and organizing around the house.
Well, I know that when a woman is pregnant, they have like weird mood swings and do things. It's just like I didn't know that thing was called nesting.
Yeah, it's a weird thing that they'll do, and it's also fun to watch. My ex did it at her place, and then she even did it at my place. I'm sitting there because she wanted to watch a movie. I had the movie on, was about ready to play, and I'm just watching her going about my house doing that. I'm like going, Defa, are you okay? What the hell? Do you need help? What the heck?
What, to your phone? Oh no, to your ex.
To my ex, and she was my girlfriend at the time, and I'm like going, you had me put on this movie, but you're getting up and you're cleaning and organizing things in the house. Why are you nesting here?
Okay, that makes a lot more sense now. What and all that.
Yeah, but my brother's doing it. His fiance's not doing it. He's doing it. But yeah, there's a weird thing that can happen, by the way. There's a weird, strange thing, and this is actually true. If you have a very strong connection to your partner while she's pregnant, you can experience some of the pregnancy symptoms.
Are you saying I'm Perganinat?
No. So
Am
let's
I
say
Are
Perganant?
you
you.
Gregnart?
So you may be.
Prag-
How do you
Nancy.
use a
So-
Ouija board, a Lego board, a Luigi board?
So there may come.
Yeah, we
So while she's pregnant, you may be throwing up in
Oh,
the
they are a
morning.
couple.
You might be having to go to the bathroom every 5 minutes or something like that. You might do the nesting. You might do these things that obvious that normally she would do while she's pregnant. You might even have the mood swings.
I have many mood swings. And my
Well, this-
mood swings are
it's a-
I turn off my filter sometimes. Me bored.
That's actually That's actually you being you.
No, that's not normal.
That's a normal you.
No, it's not. Everyone can vouch for it. It's not normal. Yeah,
What
there's a
is
Luigi board.
normal?
No, it's not.
But then again, who wants to be a? I mean, it's the normal norm. Not actually the true norm, but it's what this group calls norm.
For me specifically.
Yes, for you.
But it could also be for you, Will.
But again, who wants to be actually truly normal? What society considers normal?
Kyle.
Wait, what? Am I what society considers normal?
I mean, you're the most normal person in here.
Okay.
I mean, we got Lissa who murders. We got James who is James, who we all simp for. Yeah. Then there's Will who has problems, and there is Emoto who is well, silent and like goes with everything
No.
what Lissa says.
Emoto, who is Emoto?
And then Mike is well.
Oh,
So Kyle, technically you are the most normal person in this call.
Mike, who is Mike?
Unless you consider yourself not normal.
Yeah, Mike, who is Mike?
And Mike, who's Mike? The rest of us are
do
too
you
quirky.
consider his flirtatious way to get his digits normal?
I mean, a lot of guys go up in front like that a lot of times, yes. He has a suitcase. That's true. All of us are too quirky. Oh, I didn't check on a list. Oh yeah, speaking of like quirky, like we played Tomodachi Life again, Lissa, again after a while. You and Grace are 100% besties because apparently Grace also likes to go on killing sprees.
Woo! How fun!
How fun! I think you found
A
I think
fellow connoisseur.
a connoisseur. I think you found a partner in crime, basically. Because Will is like your minion, but you have a partner in crime where you work with.
I'm just the cleanup crew.
He's just you're like the janitor. You're like the janitor of the group.
I'm the incinerator who makes sure there's no trace of the bodies left.
It's like once Alyssa murders the entire like warehouse of workers, and it's just like, all right, Will, clean up the mess and make sure you clean up all the blood.
What I do then is I set the building on fire.
Burn,
It burns all the bodies, turns it to ash. Then that also cleans up the blood and everything. And then then it makes it look like everything was an accident.
You didn't test me and Lissa, yeah, but I don't know if you want to be with Lissa because she's very murdering person. Kyle was lucky enough to
I
survive.
am the best person. We would have so much fun on our murder sprees. You totally want to come and join the Shadow Army. It'd be great.
Are you trying to get Luigi be part of your Shadow Army right now? Like
We
actually?
has cookies. We has cookies.
Are you actually trying to recruit an actual viewer to
Come
be
on,
part of the
come
Shadow
join.
Army now?
It'll be great. It'll be fun. I don't
Come
know what
join
you're
the
talking
Shadow
about.
Army.
I'm
We
pretty
have
sure we already
cookies.
concluded that this is already my stream, so
Come join the Shadow Army. We have cookies.
What kind of cookies?
All the cookies.
All kinds.
So mushroom cookies?
All the kind. That's those are special cookies, and those are Lisa, you take over this one.
Oh, I didn't hear what you were saying. I'm laughing at Emoto's comment.
Nick
I don't
said
know.
Nick
Maybe
said-
contracts can join the public Discord.
I'm part of a different army.
Nick said mushroom when I said Nick said what kind of cookies, I said we have cookies, and I said we have all kinds. He said mushroom cookies. I said those are special cookies. So, and those are reserved for So I told you take over that one.
They're reserved for the enemies because, in my opinion, mushroom cookies are disgusting and hedonous.
I mean, sure.
And I guess murdering enemies while they are high as fuck is probably a lot easier.
Dude, if you can totally scare the shit out of someone doing that.
What is what is the
high
Squall Army? Apparently you're signed on the Squall Army. I mean, okay, Emoto, we don't need to make a contract yet in the public Discord unless there's like somebody who actually wants to join it. As of right now, there's no one who is joining it.
What? Aww, no one wants to come join. We have fun. We have fun times.
Oh yeah, please advertise yourself. Let's put the speech, put a speech on.
Put a speech, dude. You can't put me on the spot like that.
Well, I'm putting you on the spot right now. Apparently, if you want to.
I don't have any examples of my lovely knives. I don't have any examples of all of my dissections that we do. I don't have any pictures of all of the buildings we burned. I need to prepare.
Oh yeah, prepare a PowerPoint.
Yeah.
How long will it take?
Prepare a PowerPoint of all the fun murder we have.
How long will this take, Lissa?
Well, that depends. How high quality do you want? Because if you want a real high quality, then I need to go out right now and do some work. You know.
Oh yeah, it'll take as long as Jackbox. Talking points. If we do talking points, then we can have Lissa. But the only problem is Emoto.
Talking points.
The only problem with Emoto is that we can't assign who gets who, and we can't assign who talks as well. So it's like we randomly get paired with a partner, and we don't. Well, actually, everyone does get to talk once, but we don't know who gets paired with who, and one person can mess up Lissa's speech entirely. Dude.
Alright, I'm gonna sign off for now.
Alright.
Oh.
See you later, Kyle.
Check your DMs.
Oh yeah, also, by the way, Lissa,
What?
this is the first time Kyle's here. Okay.
Yeah, he just left.
Yeah,
I
but
know,
actually,
it's the first time we've been on together in a while.
yeah, I was saying about talking points because I put my hand off the.
Did I miss something?
Yeah, I was saying with Lissa, it's like this is the first time you and Lissa have been on in a while. Together.
Yeah, because she's always on during weekdays when I'm at work.
Yeah, or like the last time I was on Saturday, you weren't here. Me and Nick were talking about this the other day. That's why I brought it up.
Yep. So I was like, hey Kyle, this is a tremendous moment because you and Lissa haven't seen each other in a while. / talk to each other.
And all I've accomplished is making some silly memes out of her.
Yeah, really.
Alright, see you later, Kyle.
Alright, good night.
Night.
But yeah, and actually talking points, you know what talking points is, right?
Me?
Yeah, in Jackbox.
Oh yeah, no, I've played it.
Oh really? Yeah, I remember like the time because like we had Isaac as well. And it was and we was like I was his assistant, and we're just like it was like he was trying to convince people to buy like a $32.99 man buns or something like that. And they were just like, oh yeah, here's a picture of nuts. It's like, these nuts will make you silky smooth. They're so silky smooth. And then the next picture is literally a guy in an ape suit. And his like next part was like, it'll absolutely go ape for you. And then it was just like a funny moment entirely that we all could not stop laughing because it was just straight up just hilarious.
Yeah, there are definitely some like really like bizarre pictures that you don't think would work together, but somehow they end up twisting it.
It was the same day that
Pretty
the
funny.
Best Man clip was made. I don't think there's a clip for that specifically because of the entire of the. Yeah, no, it was highlight, but we have highlight that we have a section of talking points, so we have that. Talking points is a fun one, but I'm not good at like making stuff on the spot, unfortunately. That's one thing I'm not great at, but whatever, I guess. It was hilarious.
Go with the flow.
Yeah, we
I
tried.
don't know. I think I did a decent job last time. Once I got rolling, it was a lot easier. It was really hard to start, especially since I got a really long and specific prompt. So it was really hard to like figure out what to do with these random pictures. I like the shorter prompts where like you have more wiggle room to start with your direction a lot better. But I don't know. I've only played it like twice, so I really don't know a whole lot about.
We only
about
played it like once because we were playing that at one time with everyone. That it's fun. I wanted to try more of Devils in the Details, but the problem is that I definitely will agree with like it's not best playing through Discord because some of them you require to talk to person like specifically instructions, and it would be best to like if you guys were in the same room be like, oh, go to this corner and we can talk how to do this kind of thing, instead of like on Discord it's like, okay, everyone be quiet, let us do this thing kind of thing.
Or going to a different server,
Call?
not server, but call. Yeah, that could get annoying after a while.
It did. It got really crazy. Like, I mean, it was also like we have to hurry a lot of things.
Yeah, yeah. There's
Is
always a
Oshawott
time
able to
limit.
evolve now?
No. Oh no 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 no. Showa's not. I mean, Showa has been able to evolve since a long time, but I'm not
Wait,
making
did you-
Showa
did
evolve.
you- Did you already get to the tower?
Which tower? Because I'm Twist Mountain.
There's a tower we were supposed to go to find the flying gym leader. Did you already beat her?
No, I thought this was the way you have to go.
No.
Because I saw the tower, but there were so many people there. I got scared.
You need to go to that tower.
Yeah, I thought it was that tower. I was checking what's over here though.
Okay, that's the way to the next town after you fight the gym leader.
Okay. I was just confirming if this was the other way. That's what I thought.
No. But of course,
the worst-
after no.
The worst thing to
What?
end a best man's wedding speech. Okay, and why can't Show evolve? Because Justin told me that there is a specific move at level 40 that Oshawott can only know. That's why I've been preventing Oshawott from evolving for the past like 30 levels.
There you go, and you got to make it all the way to the top, and this is where you get to catch the candle.
I did catch one candle, yes.
So you caught it lit with.
Yep. But the only
That's
problem
the
is
one
that
that-
all of them are super strong, and I hate the I think the encounter rates are just super high.
Yep.
Will freaks out about tower colorized.
No, this is like this is where you're supposed to go.
I know. Yep.
I'm watching stuff on Netflix. I got my show that I was watching on Netflix done. I gotta put the next episode on.
Also Flashfire. Yep.
Crap! I just God dang it.
Oh yeah, Lissa, what time do you
Netflix.
want to play Phasma tomorrow?
I don't know, probably more towards the evening. I think I'd have to think about it for a little bit, but yeah, it'd probably be more towards the evening. I'm gonna help my dad with some painting in the afternoon. So, and I don't have work Monday, so I can literally stay up as long as I need.
That basically says all of us, yeah, can be able to stay up a little bit longer, yeah.
Yeah.
Because like I know,
So,
yeah, yeah.
oh, I was gonna say,
No.
I suppose
No
probably
way.
sometime after dinner would work the best, but I could probably do like, I don't know, 3
My
or
favorite
something.
show that I used to watch when I was younger is on Netflix. Code
Cool.
Lyoko is on Netflix.
Oh yeah, that show.
Code Lyoko's on Netflix?
Yes.
Oh my
I watched that whole
God.
series. Wait, okay, no, it's the
I
original, not the
totally forgot
evolution.
about it.
Yes. Ah. I am so watching that right now. I am binge watching that right now.
I binge watched it one time. Code Lyoko was my jam, definitely.
I loved watching it.
I
Yeah.
watched that,
There was a
and
world
it
that
was
was virtual and different. There's a
this was one of my favorite
for
shows
the
to watch.
light. Dude, the evolution one is I still technically want to watch, but I heard that it's absolutely garbage compared to the original.
I've seen
Really?
that. I've seen that one, and yeah, no, thank you. But this one is the original.
Yeah, no, I watched the original all the way one time, and it's great. The first episode, Mega Teddy Bear. It's like, so this is the thing that attacked you? Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And you say it knew Kung Fu? Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. A giant teddy bear. That was like one of the funniest segments. But Jim, actually, I hated Jim at first, but you guys watched the entire Code Lyoko series, right?
I think so.
Do you remember the time where Jim actually got fired because the principal got tired of his antics? And he decided to help the crew with anything with battles?
I remember him getting fired. I don't remember him helping.
Yeah, there was like a whole arc where he actually, because they didn't go further back, he decided, like, because he got fired and he learned everything, that he decided to help them with everything. And there was a time where in the next episode, he was basically on his deathbed, and basically they rewind in time to a point where Jim, right before he literally got fired, they saved his job and saying like, oh hey, like we owe him a lot for helping us through everything. Like it was like a
Wow.
really sweet like little arc they did in Code Lyoko.
Yeah, well, that's cute. Yeah, I don't think I remember that, but man, it's been such a long time since I've seen Code Lyoko.
Code Lyoko is one of those like
It's
definitely.
been like over 10 years or something.
Has it been 10 years? Jeez, and now I feel even older. Dude, when people are saying like, yeah, this game that came out during our high school, or like this show that came out during our high school, like Adventure Time for one thing, came out 10 years ago. And it was just like,
Oh man.
dude, I remember when that show came out first in high school, and it was like this
Yeah,
whole.
I remember. I never got into it, but I remember when that first came out and everyone first started talking about it.
Yeah, I remember
Yeah,
that.
it's already been 10 years.
I'm pretty sure it came
Oh
out in
my God.
2010. And we're just like, geez, really? What happened to all the other shows that I used to watch as a kid? Like Codename Kids Next Door, Johnny Bravo, Ed and Eddie.
Oh, all of like the really early 2000s shit, yeah.
I miss Codename Kids Next Door and Ed, Ed and Eddie.
Dude,
I watched all of that. I I think I rewatched it at some point.
I
in high
I
school.
could not get into watching Johnny Bravo, sadly.
Johnny Bravo does have its own style, so it's not. I'm not
Yeah.
too surprised.
I watched some of
I
it.
mean,
I
I
didn't watch
tried.
too much of it though, but it was like
I really tried to get into watching Johnny Bravo. I really tried. I really tried to give it a chance.
What
I
do you
know
think?
there are some episodes, but I don't know. I didn't mind it, but it wasn't my favorite. I loved Courage the Cowardly Dog though. That was
Courage-
something I always watched.
Courage the Cowardly Dog is one of those things that I watched it and I enjoyed it, but it definitely was one of my least favorite cartoons I watched as a kid. Mainly, and I mean this is literally just mainly because of the fear factor, the creepiness and everything.
Return was loud.
Dude, that is by far the worst episode. I like. I'm not saying it's like the worst episode of Courage the Cowardly Dog. I'm saying that's the worst episode for me.
No,
for
no, no.
Courage the
It's
Cowardly Dog.
definitely one of like the most disturbing episodes.
Yeah, it's like I was
will
like
say
anytime
that.
it was on, I would just say like no, I do not want to watch this no matter what. And it's just
Oh,
like
dude, I liked it. I loved Courage. I would always watch Courage.
I mean, I would like watch Courage now, but it was just one of those things I would never watch and like as a kid that specific episode or like the one about with the white the ghost head, like the white head
Nick,
or whatever.
why did you use Fire Punch on a fire type?
It's a ghost. And I have
It's
only
also a fire type.
it's also a ghost that I only had no normal moves other than a fire punch.
You didn't teach it any other move?
It doesn't know any other good moves right now.
You don't have any TMs to teach it.
Probably I do, and I haven't checked, and I don't care.
That's the spirit.
Alyssa,
YOLO.
do you have any means to reach through a phone to like slap somebody upside the head?
Ew, backseating. That's normally my job. Wait, is Justin losing a job? I think Justin, you're becoming.
Justin, come on.
Okay, now this I wouldn't mind Fire Punch on a grass type, but Fire Punch on a fire type? No!
I don't have any other moves, Will. Do you want me to use Headbutt on a
Shit!
Litwick?
Teach
Why would you-
it a new move! Okay, belly drum, no.
Yeah, I'm
Don't-
teaching it a
don't-
new move.
Don't you dare.
Let's go
Don't
with
you
the new
dare.
move.
Don't you dare
Let's
teach
go
a belly
with the new
drum.
move.
Don't you
Oh,
bloody
let me
dare
re-
teach a
Let
belly
me
drum.
replace Fire Punch right now.
Don't you dare replace Fire Punch. Fire Punch is a really good fire type move.
But you said just don't use Fire Punch on the Litwick. Oh yeah, let me teach you the new move, Belly Drum, to replace the crappy move against
you need a
Litwick.
new attack type move. You need a new attack move. Check your TMs.
Oh yeah, check
Check
my
your TMs
TMs
now.
and all that stuff. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, let's have some fun. And not like,
Check your TMs now. No, you stop and check your TMs now.
no, I'm not checking my TMs. I'm just gonna go keep climbing up the tower and let's go like this.
YOLO.
Dang it, I was hoping he would finish the joke. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Justin's coming unemployed now in terms of backseating, because that is definitely Will's taking over. Sorry, Justin. I think
almost never in call anymore.
yeah, Justin, get in call because
Justin,
Lissa wants to
you
talk
get
to
in
you.
Call and rant.
Yeah,
Once you start ranting again, you'll be you'll get your job back.
you get your job back. It just sounds like, all right, it basically sounds like you're threatening him. It's like, okay, you have to do, so I'm gonna replace you with this person, but as long as you do something better, you're gonna keep your job. Basically forcing them, manipulating them. No, I was hoping you would say I was hoping you would say you did, so he'd freak out more.
Nick's losing his speaking job.
I mean, I probably
If you
did.
used-
I don't know. I did check my TMs a long time ago, and I didn't see anything. So I don't know what TMs I have that are really good for it.
I mean, if you used Oshawott, that would have been a different story.
I don't want to use Oshawott.
Are you just like refusing to use Oshawa until you get it to level 40 or something?
Type advantage! Go with the type advantage.
Well, I don't care about type advantage. I want type disadvantage.
And you call me a bad
Oh.
Pokemon trainer.
Because you
He's
are a bad
playing it
Pokemon
like
trainer.
a true hardcore player, because only casuals play with the type advantage.
You call
true.
me a bad
Damn,
Pokemon
that's
trainer. I
fire.
mean, I always go with type advantage, so because
And
I'm
you
a
also
good Pokemon
cheat and
trainer.
hack.
I can't cheat and hack in the freaking Switch, in Pokemon Switch games, because there is no cheating device for those, unless
Still
somebody
cheating.
came up with one.
It is. You just have to unhack your, or mod your Switch. Yes.
Yeah, not happening. I'm not gonna break my Switch for that.
It's not breaking. It's more of
I paid 200
manipulating.
something bucks for. I paid 200 something bucks for this Switch. I am not gonna freaking ruin my Switch.
Oh yeah, there's a clip of me explaining the science behind why typing does not matter. I explained how breaking an atom changes it from a fighting type to a normal type because of explosion.
Is that a real thing? Did you
No.
really do that?
I did. I will. Are you saying like if I actually said a speech like that? Yes, Justin has it all
Yeah.
recorded.
Oh my god. Justin, I don't know where you have that, but I need to watch it.
Oh, Justin, post in the special chat. I think Lisa wants a quick access to it.
I mean, the only other cheat device I have, I can't even use right now.
Yes, the clip is a real thing. Uh-oh, here it comes.
Oh my god. I need to watch
It
it.
was worth setting up for it. But type advantage, Emoto. Oh, he's like Emoto's types. But type advantage. But I want type disadvantage. Enjoying his own battle strats. I mean, it's true.
I mean, he is going with mostly freaking some disadvantages. He was using a fire type on a fire type.
It's the best move I got. Here you go, Lissa.
I mean, I feel like this was the freaking Yu-Gi-Oh thing all over again, where you sacrificed a Blue Eyes for a freaking Blue Eyes.
It's the best move I got.
Oh my god, that's great. A sacrifice of blue eyes for blue eyes.
Oh, it was much worse than that. I sacrificed a Blue Eyes, and then I sacrificed another Blue Eyes, and then I destroyed that with a Ring of Death.
Oh my god.
Basically,
That sounds like a chaotic.
oh, it
mess.
was so chaotic. I broke Carl throughout the entire thing, and Justin was like, I did not see a single thing. What happened? No, he did see it. It was more like I'm acting like this never happened. I am deleting it from my brain, basically.
He blacked out during all that.
Yeah, just like, oh, something bad happening. Well, time to knock myself out. Doom. But that's the clip, Lissa, if you want to watch. It's a whole
Oh yeah, I'm watching. I'm watching.
I'm just gonna wait for her reaction on all that stuff. Lol. Oh, Yaw Mask. Oh, yeah. I already have you.
I mean, I wouldn't mind if you used a freaking electric type move on the fire type. But fire on fire, no.
Fire on fire action. It was sexy. And hot.
What?
And it was very lit.
There's no. It's not going to be that effective.
Eh.
That's a that's a grade A explanation, Nick.
See,
It's like you trying to use a grass type move on a fire type.
Yeah, I want
horrid.
I want type disadvantage.
Oh, I feel so sorry for all your Pokemon.
I mean, have you not seen the times where I made Oshawott fight a Maractus and without switching it out? Justin was there questioning everything.
How dare you put Oshawott through that?
But it was strong enough to handle it for the most part.
For the most part, yeah.
It eventually
Poor
died,
Osh-
yes.
You put Oshawott through that horrible pain
It was
of
trying to get
fighting a
strong.
freaking. You put Oshawott through that horrible pain of fighting a desert cactus.
It was training, okay? You can't get better without beating yourself up.
I don't know if that's how that works. Just like
That-
I don't know about the explosion.
Okay, if
It
Pokemon
makes
were real,
perfect,
and this is
it
how
makes
you were
perfect
training.
sense, Lissa. See, like when you break an atom, it changes, it explodes. An explosion in Pokemon is actually a normal attack. So an atom being physical, like a solid rock, or fighting like a human, actually changing to normal makes complete sense.
If Pokemon were real, I swear your Oshawott would have been taken from you.
That's the solid type I can think of, or you can just think if it's a solid steel type, then that's also fine too. And then you're thinking all of us as a robot.
Oh my god. I can't even follow your train of thought right now.
No, it makes perfect.
perfect.
No, listen, it makes perfect sense. What's so struggling about it?
No,
It has
here,
math
Nick,
and
Nick,
stuff.
Nick, this is what it is. It makes perfect sense if your name is Nick in your mind. Everyone else has no idea what you're talking about.
Well, Justin thought it was perfect. I mean, he's the one that says like explain science behind Pokemon. That's the clip. He agrees with it. See, Justin agrees with it. Listen, I thought you would be like since you're in the science, like at least play the science major class, like did a science major degree. You should understand everything.
Yes, I do have a science major degree. Which is why I can't follow any of what you're saying.
It makes perfect sense. Obviously, Will can't because he doesn't even have a science major degree. Doesn't have an associate's major science degree. Gotta like understand the logistics, the scientific like theories and hypotheses.
Is that what you said?
Scientific theses, yes.
Nick, you should quit while you're talking
No.
about this.
No, it's gonna be a published paper. It's gonna be a written report for all the world to see. The science behind Pokemon. The greatest theoretical thingies of all the time.
Theoretical thingies. Uh-huh. Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense. Emoto was there to listen to all my spiel and speech.
I just feel so sorry for all your Pokemon.
It's fine right now. I've been healing them. Nick's scientific paper on Pokemon.
Even with you.
Scientific.
I mean, what are you going to use against flying types? What are you going to use against the flying type gym? What are you actually going to use? Are you going to go type advantage or are you going to go disadvantage?
Yes.
I hate it when you do that. I really hate it when you give that answer.
I mean, I learned it from Emoto, so blame Emoto, actually. And that's a legit answer.
I blame whoever actually started with that.
That actually, to be serious, Will, Emoto actually taught me that way. She usually does say yes for both answers, so I started just doing it.
I'm talking about the first person in the world to actually ever start using that as an answer to questions like that. I blame that person.
Okay, you blame that person. Makes sense. But yeah, I learned it from Emoto. Emoto learned it from her sister. So unfortunately, yes, I'm just going to answer yes for both and make it harder for you.
I'm gonna make it a guessing game until it actually happens.
I mean, it could
What
also...
are you going to use against... Are you going to use water type on ice types?
I mean, I could, yeah.
Oh, please don't do that.
It's not like it's super effective or not effective.
Don't even use grass types on ice types.
Oh, that sounds better.
You need to stop giving him ideas because he will do them just
Oh,
because
man.
you said it.
If you say
I mean,
don't
if
do
you-
something, he's gonna do
If you
it.
use grass types on ice
Yeah,
types,
this
I
is Nick we're
will.
talking about.
I swear, I will literally get up out of my bed. I will purposely forego my medical issues. I will hunt you down. I will find you, and I will freaking find a rolling pin and hit you with it.
As long as you eat something tofu, I will stop. I won't stop.
Are we seriously getting back onto this again?
Yes.
Are we back onto this again?
Yes.
I will never eat tofu!
Tacos. Taco tofu. I like how Will is trying to tell Nick not to do things, but instead he's just giving Nick ideas. Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I never thought of
should've
these
never-
things until he gave me ideas. Like, grassland ice. Actually, that sounds pretty good right now.
I should have never ever eat tofu.
Unfortunately, Will's giving me too many ideas at this point. And then he's gonna continue giving me ideas. Will should have learned a long time ago to shut his mouth up before giving me bad ideas.
And I shouldn't have learned by now that I will never eat tofu!
No, I will never learn that. There's only certain things I will take as learning and other things I will not take as learning. Because Will doesn't like it, and this is more so because he just doesn't like it, the look and smell. He has never tasted tofu at all, so he's not actually going by taste. He actually just legit does not want to taste it. And I even said, like, you don't have to even eat it. He doesn't even want to eat it, like, with other things. Like, he doesn't want to eat it with, like, soup, like, cooked, fried,
It's not
anything
that
else.
I don't like the look of it. I
No,
just don't want to eat
miso
tofu.
soup.
He doesn't want to have no miso soup. He doesn't want to have no mapo tofu. Doesn't want to have no spicy tofu soup with Korean. Like, he does not want anything.
It's not that I don't like the look of tofu. I just don't want to eat tofu.
I
I
would
don't
be
wanna
more
eat
accepting.
tofu either.
Is it your thing? Because the texture of some tofu is pretty weird.
I think it's more about soy because he hates soy milk.
I'm allergic to soy
Oh.
milk. It's something in soy milk that I'm allergic to.
Egg tofu is the best tofu. But then again, the tofu doesn't have to have soy in it. So basically, Will is just being very stubborn and not having any tofu. Which is actually what... It's like, as I said, Will, if you have at least tried tofu or, like, actually tried a few dishes of tofu, I would not be so hung up about it. I'll be more sad about it. But you actually not trying tofu and not tasting it at all just makes it more, infuriating. We're basically becoming Mark and Wade now.
I'm just.
Oh my god.
You guys know what I'm saying about Mark and Wade fighting, right?
Oh yeah, I understand that reference.
I was like, I'm wondering if you guys understood that reference or not. But yeah, just give a quick reference why. Basically, Markiplier is really good friends with Lord Minion 77, which is Wade. They're basically high school buddies and stuff like that. And during a stream, Markiplier made the joke that Wade should buy turnips, a food. And then Wade said, like, he never had a turnip. And he said he will never eat a turnip. And it's like, why? And Mark was like, why? And it's like, I don't want to buy an effing turnip. And he basically, like, they kept arguing, saying like, oh yeah, you should eat a turnip because it's good, like even turnip soup or something like that. And it's like, Wade is like so stubborn. It's like, no, I still don't want to buy a turnip, no matter how cheap it is, kind of thing. And so basically, that argument is basically similar to what Will and I are doing about tofu. And especially since I made the comparison that Will is literally becoming the Wade.
I mean, we can start arguing about hummus again.
That's not exactly that's not the same type of conversation.
I don't care. We can start arguing. We can start.
You just
We're
bringing
just-
that up
we've-
so you can
we've
have
argued-
something to argue with.
We've argued about hummus. We've not argued about tofu. What's the next food we're gonna argue about?
Should have
Fish.
what? Fish.
We've been arguing about food. What's next?
I don't know what food can brought up. I think fish. Lissa wants fish. What type of
No,
fish?
I
actually?
don't.
No,
I
no,
don't
no,
like
no, no. We are not gonna argue about fish. No, 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 no.
Lissa brought up the topic of fish,
No, we are not arguing about fish.
not the fish.
Isn't that for or against fish?
I don't know actually.
Because that's just gonna make me want seafood like crab and shrimp and
Oh.
lobster.
I was like, I don't like.
I'm
seafood,
sorry,
so-
no.
What? Lissa doesn't like seafood. What? Blasphemy.
No.
And what's bad,
No.
my brother, you know
Lissa.
what's bad? My mom and my sister, they want seafood, but they won't have it because my brother, fiance, who's again will soon become my sister-in-law, she's allergic to shellfish.
Oh yeah, that's a
Oh.
common
And-
allergy.
And just
Oh,
to kind of, but she likes seafood. But she can't have it because the shellfish.
Also,
And-
finally, Justin joins, so Lissa can actually yell at Justin.
Yeah,
I
Justine.
came in here to get yelled at? Well,
Yes.
I guess I'm leaving.
No, Justine.
Justin.
But yeah, I mean, that's the unfortunate thing about allergies. That does happen. One of my good friends from junior high, when she was growing up, you know, she used to be able to eat like strawberries and everything, and she loves strawberries. But as she got older, she actually got an
Strawberry.
allergy to strawberries, so she couldn't have them anymore without, you know, like her face and everything swelling up, and she was so sad because she really loved them as a child. So it was really hard for her to get rid of or give that up.
Actually, that's actually kind of funny because I don't know if I still do or not because I haven't got tested on it. But I do know like when I first got tested on like a lot of my allergies, one of the things I got tested on was a food allergy, and it was soybean. And it said they basically said that my body had a reaction to soybean, and I instantly thought as a kid, it's like, what? I will not be able to eat anything with soybean, and I knew tofu was, and some of my dishes I like have tofu in it. So it'd just be like one of those. It's like, well, that's very unfortunate. Luckily enough, though, my allergies to soybean is so minuscule that my brain won't register it, but my body will, like somehow, kind of thing. I don't know how exactly it works. Biology.
Allergies are weird.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But yeah, that basically I have technically, as of right now, I still believe, allergies to soybean. Bless you. I'm just like, I feel
That's
bad.
interesting to have such a minor allergy.
I mean, is it like, I mean, like, it's like I had the, because I know that nowadays people apparently with allergy tests, it's different. But when I was, bless you, when I was being tested, they put like, do you know like the would I say like
The only type of allergy test I know of
Nanimoto?
is when they put like different
Wait.
patches on your back.
Yeah,
Like, label-
I had that.
I had a different kind of allergy test. They did this weird little. They had this little prick thing. They would dip
Oh.
it in the little chemical, and then they
Bite
would
little.
prick. They would actually little prick the top of my skin,
Oh yeah.
and they would do it different times, all along my skin. For the first one, and then the next one, they would actually take the needle and then inject the chemical into the top part of my skin.
Yeah.
Right underneath the
Ooh,
top of
that's
my skin.
interesting.
Well, that's kind of
Oh,
similar to
God,
what they.
did it
Yeah,
itch like crazy. The
that-
freaking one.
Yeah,
itched.
that's similar to how they did in mine. Like they put a needle at the top layer of the skin for me. I think it's probably the same thing you and I, but I don't know, maybe slightly different. But basically, they pricked the top layer of my skin, or at least put the liquid all over my back. And I remember
they didn't do that to my back. They did it all on my arms.
they did it on my arms too. Like I had all on my arms and then all on my back. And I remember I remember how many, like, I remember seeing so many, like, literally large, like, you could say, like, bug bites or mosquito bites all over it. And they told my mom and told me to say, like, don't ever scratch it. And then it's like, as a kid, it was just like, it was so difficult because I was trying really hard not to scratch it. And then my mom would just, like, look at me and it's like, don't scratch it. And it's like,
That's what they told me. It's like, don't scratch. But it's like, there's different ways they told me that I could do to make it not itch. But if it was like really, really itching and burning so bad, to let them know. So I was just like swinging my arms back and forth because it was like itching a little bit.
What I would do?
Like,
yeah. What I would do is like
really itching.
Yeah. What I would do is like there was like the round spot on the arm. And, like, I would, like, literally scratch around it. Like, I would use my 2 fingers to just scratch literally around it. And, just, like, trying to itch the outside, not on top of it. Because that's technically not scratching on it. And it would just, it would help a little bit. But it's, like, it would get more towards the middle. And it's just, like, I had to, like, sometimes I would just, like, whack my arm over and over and over again. Just to make it feel pain rather than itch. Obviously, that didn't really work.
Yeah, it's how I found out that I was allergic to dogs and dust mites. But we already knew I was allergic to something in soy milk. I was telling them about it, but they didn't want to test any of that part. Because I explained to them what happens when I drink soy milk.
You know what's actually...
It's literally projectile vomiting, and I'm down sick.
It actually kind of sucks because actually my brother, who was never allergic to anything before, actually seems to be allergic to now, like, extreme dusts, maybe, and / cats now.
Yeah.
And it's just like...
animal allergies.
Yeah, because, like, he never developed this as a child, and then now as an adult he has it. And it was just like, well, that sucks. Because I know that eventually in some people, they actually develop, like, allergies. To the point where it hurts.
My throat will also start to close if I drink soy.
Well, that's dangerous.
That's why I will throw up, and then my throat will start to close.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm luckily enough, I'm glad that I don't have any, like, actual food allergies. Because
if tofu is like soy milk,
allergic to food.
that's why, like I was saying, if tofu is like soy milk, I'm not eating tofu.
It's
not like soy milk.
So I'm not gonna freaking eat it.
Fine, then drink it.
No! Because once a solid becomes a liquid, it's worse.
No.
Not really.
No.
I actually would prefer drinking some things that I hate rather than actually eating it.
Absolutely.
No, thank you. 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 I've actually
Like-
had that happen before. I've had my jaw wired shut.
So do you hate water because water comes from ice?
Oh.
See, like, actually, some of the foods that I actually don't like... Oh, well, Will left. Did Will... Will? Will?
Now I can hear you all.
Oh, so I thought you actually
Oh,
left.
that wasn't on purpose?
No, because at one moment I was like, I could hear one of you all just said literally one letter from a word, and that was it. And it's like, oh, for fuck's sakes, god damn it, Discord. And literally, when I was just like watching the live thing, and it just literally stopped in mid-sentence. I'm like going, oh, for fuck's sakes, you gotta be kidding me. Discord,
You know what?
how dare you?
You know what's funny is that Justin asked you a question, and then you literally just left, and we thought that you actually just left out of frustration.
No. So what? Okay, what was the question? I did not even get to hear the question.
Do you hate water that comes from ice?
Water that comes from ice? No.
Well, then that contradicts your previous statement. Objection.
Besides, that's not what I meant by solids turning into a liquid. I'm talking about food.
Ice can be food.
But yeah, like
Besides
shaved ice is basically water.
I meant. I've had
ice cream can.
I've actually had pizza. I've had pizza turn into a liquid. That's disgusting.
Ew.
Junk. Yes. What I
I'd be
freaking.
down.
I would be down. I would
Because
be down
like
to
I said,
try it as long as it's like nice.
I've had my jaw wired shut before, and I've had to drink my food. Pizza liquefied. No, thank you. That was disgusting. I have literally had liquefied steak. Never again. There's some foods that were liquefied I will never have again. Some were not as bad, but I still wouldn't want to because the texture was just awful.
Charles, Jinsen says
It was
ice
like
isn't
the-
a food though, as it has no nutritional value. I mean,
So why
if
do
you're going
people
for
eat shaved ice?
true, a lot of people eat shaved ice.
It's the syrup. The
But still,
syrup
some
is
people
what
eat
gives
like
the
just
nutritional
shaved
value.
ice specifically.
I know,
just
it's
shaved
the-
ice.
Yeah,
the
like
syrup that
some
gives
people
it
are
the nutritional
super
value.
plain, yeah.
The syrup is what gives it the nutritional value. The ice.
Were you gonna catch?
Just
Oh,
like
you
nothing.
already did.
I don't know. The ice doesn't have the nutritional value. It's the syrup, but again, it's not. I don't know why they would do that.
Ice, shaved ice has nutritional value. Yeah, I mean,
It's the syrup.
Congrats, you
would
just caught an
eat-
alien.
But again, I would not eat
Hold on.
shaved ice all the time. I would eat it, but I wouldn't eat it all the time
Oh,
because
I got a perfect
again,
one.
brain freeze.
I like shaved ice.
I haven't had shaved
It
ice
is
in
good.
like forever.
Same. I mean, the only time I got shaved ice was during the fairs, and the fair was canceled this year.
Oh wait, the
Yeah.
The state fair.
yes, I don't know why I could not think of the name. Like I went
Although
there
known as-
before.
It's called Washington State Fair, but it was also before it was called the Washington State Fair. It was always known as the Puyallup Fair.
It's also fun fact. It was also used as like I think like an Indian native prison camp or something like that first.
I don't know.
No,
All
I know
is-
Emoto.
I don't know
Like
is-
Emoto actually says facts about that. Like it was actually used like as a native prison camp or something similar.
I've never known this, but I went, and every year we'd go, I'd always get an elephant ear and shaved ice.
A shaved elephant ear?
No, just the elephant ear, which of course is a tortilla with cinnamon sugar all over it.
Dude, that just
So
that reminds
It's-
me of the like the dessert pizzas we had at like late nights.
good. And I would either get an earthquake burger or an onion burger.
Dude,
So I'd either be leaving the fair with cinnamon bee breath or onion breath.
I would rather take I would rather take cinnamon breath than onion
Yeah,
breath.
I take the cinnamon.
It all depends on how much money I have with me when I get to the fair.
But I would still rather come out with
I
cinnamon
know. I would
breath.
rather come out with cinnamon breath, but it all
Would
depends.
you
'cause
like
if
to
I don't
go-
have that,
It's like, would you like to go up to people and just like talk to them, and they
I
immediately
don't.
smell
I
your
don't talk
onion
to.
breath?
I don't talk to people. I don't talk to people when I go there. 'cause
Yeah,
I'm just going
talk
with
to
family.
People, gross.
I just go with I'm just going there with family.
What are we, like social people?
I'm not social when I'm at going to the fairs. I'm going there just to look around and have fun.
I'm not social with anybody.
I do leave with some souvenirs. So I got money in one pocket for souvenirs, and money in another pocket for food.
Sounds like the same thing I go with like PAX conventions. I have a bunch of money for knickknacks and stuff like that that I don't ever will ever use, just for keeping it, and the other is just for food. Just make sure I survive the whole convention center. Dude, I actually miss going to conventions. I kind of miss going back to PAX.
Me and my
I
friend were planning on going to
I would love to go to a
Sakura Con
convention one
this year
time.
and
But
dressing up.
I was
Was-
actually going to go to a
was-
convention one time, but now I can't because of my
Yeah. Wasn't SakuraCon in January? Or
No, it's always in
it's
it's always in April.
March, or
yeah, March, April. Yeah.
yeah, it's around my birthday week. But obviously it got canceled. So it got pushed back, I think, originally, and then it got officially canceled.
I mean, with the potential vaccine hopefully coming out limited next month, as well as potentially people are aiming for it or like first quarter of next year, maybe SakuraCon could come out.
I don't know, man.
I can't-
It would probably have to
can't
be later in
deal
the
with-
summer.
It probably
I
have
can no
to
longer
be.
deal with huge. I can no longer deal with huge crowded places anymore. It's too much stress on my body.
Oh,
I mean,
huge
don't
cra-
forget they're still planning to do the Olympics as well next year to
That's,
make up.
yeah.
Right,
yeah.
right. Wait, if they do the Olympics next year, will it be that the next Olympics will be 4 years later, or would it be 3 years later?
I would bet 3 years later, because I think people are still good calling it the 2020 Olympics, even though it's in 2021.
Dude, I've seen so many people like predictions of like the Olympics 2021, like 2020, and then it just be like, oh yeah, we were gonna have it, and then suddenly, well, COVID happened, and everything went downhill fast, and no one can make really Olympic jokes anymore because of the whole pandemic thing.
Yeah.
It sucks, but I mean, at least Japan actually was smart enough to actually forgo the Olympics for once, even though they're
Yeah,
really
well,
stubborn.
The Olympic Committee
Also,
talked
not
over.
only would I leave the
Yeah,
fair
true.
with one of those kind of breads, I'd also leave with some scone.
I will try this team. Yeah.
I would have some scones with me when I leave the fair too. They up their recipe and it has a lot of jelly.
Are you ready for the best gym in like every Pokemon game ever?
No.
Oh, the flying gym?
All right. Time to
I was
use.
gonna say,
Time
on
to.
that note, I'm gonna head out for the night.
Lisa, have you seen what this gym is about? I need you to stay for at least like 5 minutes.
Ugh, that's
Maybe 2, 3
so-
minutes even.
Oh, you're asking a lot of me.
I
Jack.
am asking a lot, but apparently I came in here to get yelled at and I didn't get yelled at, so now you can
Oh,
yell
I
at me.
yelled at you. What do you mean?
Was that yelling? That was a very gentle yelling.
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna scream at the top of my lungs.
Do
There are
it.
people sleeping next to the door.
There you go. Apparently you have someone who is willing for you to do it.
If I lived in my own
Or let me
home.
go inside the gym, dang it.
What?
Get inside the gym.
No. I don't want to work
Wait,
out.
Get inside the gym or I'm leaving.
No, I don't
Yeah,
want to work out.
exactly.
Lissa, don't look at me
Do
when
it,
I work
streamer.
out.
Do the thing.
I don't want to work out. I'm a streamer. I'm supposed to get fat and ugly.
Oh.
Wow.
And that's just me.
Lisa, are you
specifically.
watching what just happened?
Getting shot out of a cannon? Is that what
Yes.
you're talking about?
It's beautiful. Like, literally sending a 10-year-old, or however, they're a little older in Gen 5, but you know, like, not even an adult, through a cannon and saying, hey, you need to do this in order to continue with your life goals. I'm like, okay.
I mean,
Yeah,
it teaches the
Amazing
kid.
cannon.
I mean, it teaches the kid that they have to fly and take risks in order to reach
Teaches them
the
how to
landing
do a
point.
good dismount.
Yeah, this is a powerful teaching method, like how Pokemon taught science. That whole spiel.
How people can learn about Pokemon science if they don't get a very specific lecture from Professor Blazer Gamer. Gotcha. Got it.
Are you in the gym right now?
I'm not working out. Is that what? If that what you're asking?
Oh, that's the. I just got this stupid thing.
If you're in the gym right now and using a fire type on a
Wait, you
flying
didn't
type,
get it right away, Justin?
It's such a cliche
Wait.
joke. It's yeah.
Okay, on
I
that
didn't think
note,
people still made that
I'm
joke.
heading out.
All right.
Bye.
See you tomorrow for Phasma,
Yeah,
Lissa.
see you tomorrow night.
See you tomorrow night.
Yeah, no
Prison.
Yep,
Me and Nick are
prison.
gonna be thrown in jail. So.
I'm not gonna
Is
die.
the prison already out?
Beta.
Is the prison already out?
Well, that's
Technically,
the
yes.
debatable.
The beta's out?
Only in the beta, yes.
I shall
Yeah.
still watch you guys play this one.
Yeah, it's gonna be cool.
Mhm.
I want to watch. I want to watch
Ooh.
Nick get. I want to watch Nick get stuck in a cell and suffer.
Or we can just watch Lissa suffer.
No, I prefer
No,
Nick getting
Nick has to suffer.
stuck himself. It'd be karma for leaving me in a locked room.
That was not on purpose. All right, night,
Anyway,
Lissa.
night, guys.
Night.
Night.
Now we can all talk bad behind her back.
I shall tattle.
Murder is bad.
I hate butcher knives.
I will burn you all.
Without
That's
Lissa's
not making
permission.
fun of Lissa.
Also, we're Lissa's children. You can't do that without her permission.
I don't need shit. I'm a dragon. I don't need permission.
You're gonna get killed by Lissa.
Well, I don't need permission to burn Nick.
What?
You heard what I said.
I didn't hear actually what you said.
Then that's on you.
I can't hear you because your Discord cut you out. That's not
Then
on
that's
me.
on Discord.
Yeah,
That's
that's
on
on-
Discord.
Good old Discord censorship.
just censors Will's talk.
Is Discord now on the censoring?
Discord was always on censoring. What are you talking about?
I got different accents coming. What the hell?
What does Discord censor actually?
That's a good question.
Because technically you can have any pictures you want, both on profile and pasting, as long as your server allows it, but you can technically say, I have my own server to do that. You can have any name, nickname technically too. Maybe username maybe, right?
Yeah, please tell me you're going to be using an electric type on the gym.
No, I'm not.
No.
Does he actually watch what I'm streaming, Justin?
I doubt it.
Yeah, probably same thing too.
Which is why I wanted you to make the joke that you were adding belly drum.
Yeah, I was
You didn't
really
follow through.
tempted to.
I set my expectations a little too high, I guess.
No, actually, Justin, here's my actual thinking, because I know I have like a few hard scales. I was legit gonna replace Fire Punch with Belly Drum just for the jokes, and then come back and replace it back with Fire Punch.
That's fair, but I guess you realize Darumaka and by extension Darmanican are physical attackers, so I'm surprised you even kept Uproar all this time, considering it's your worst move. So I'm like, Belly Drum, in my mind, would still have been an improvement. But whatevs.
The only problem with Belly Drum is that you get rid of like half of your health, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like, it's just one of those, it's like, it's kind of risky in my opinion.
You've never used Uproar, though.
That is also true. I'm not confirming nor denying that.
Like, as
almost-
much as you go out of your way to go to the fourth bottom right slot, which takes the most clicks, like as shown in Pokemon Coliseum for choosing Psychic over Swift, I've noticed that you've also never used Uproar, as weird as your weird Pokemon way of playing style is.
You calling my play style weird?
I'm not calling you Southern, but I guess you are now.
What you talking about, boy?
Oh, okay. Oh.
I ain't Southern. You're Southern. Grace is Southern, and she will judge me and say that this is the terrible Southern accent she has ever heard.
Ah, shoot. You really done did it now.
That or anybody else who's actually Southern. Because I am actually not Southern, and I'm actually, like, very, very stereotypical. Not trying to insult them or anything.
Who would have guessed that you're not?
I mean, James, you could do a decent,
What a
convincing
fuck,
Southern accent. I wouldn't guess myself being Southern.
Who would have guessed? It was me the whole time.
Or anyone who lived in the South can also say it's terrible. That's true. I am not saying my Southern accent is perfect or like great. Honestly though, I do legit want to give like a good accent. Southern accents is one of those I've been like on and off trying to actually do. That one, the Southern accent I was doing was actually more of a joke than anything. I was purposely making it as bad as possible. But I was legit. I am like legit want to do like get better at like making accents. So definitely when I get more practice in, maybe I could do a better Southern accent than anything. But obviously there's like certain things I can't easily do. Let's see, how do I do this? How do I puzzle? Oh, right, this
First,
way.
you shoot yourself out of a cannon.
I just like how some of the pixels just look weird. Yeah, this is a good team. Is this like your favorite gym, Justin?
No, it's just the most outrageous, and that's why I like its design.
So you just like.
If we're talking like actually like on a cool / awesome, I love the design. The 8th gym in black and white, it's definitely up there for me.
So that's the gym itself, not the gym leader. The gym itself is what I mean.
Yeah, gym designs. Yeah, I'm talking about.
So far in gym design, I might be a little biased, but because I like electricity a little bit.
Oh,
but I like Elsa's gym.
Elisa, but
Elisa. Yeah, Elisa's gym.
Not the Frozen character.
Yeah, not El. Oh yeah, she's frozen.
That one's hype. I swear, I think I remember when they were first doing trailers for Black and White. They legit would show, or like maybe it's just like the intro movie. They would show off the gym because they knew that it was legit good.
Yeah, but the only problem is why that's not too high on my list is because the transportations take actually a while. I feel like that's like. I get it, like, it's animation looks cool, but honestly, like, when you get through it all, and either trying to go back to heal, or, like, going through everything, it actually takes kind of a while. At least that's, like,
that, and then I'm instantly reminded of one that tries to be cool and flashy, but doesn't hit the mark, like, just as good. And then so here's my obligatory Sword and Shield digging. What is it, the 3rd gym, either the Ghost or Fighting Gym, Bia / Alistair, like that one obviously tried to mirror it in terms of flashiness, the pachinko machine or pinball, whatever they tried to do there. But like, also that one would be an absolute pain if you tried to, stop in the middle, go back and heal.
For sure, for sure. But then again, you could say that to any other gym, but personally, the gyms are a lot faster. Like the fastest gym for going back to heal, bless you, would be the 1st, the 2nd, no, the 1st gym would actually retain your progress. The 2nd gym wouldn't so much.
Yeah.
Clay, actually, honestly, Justin, well, yeah, firing through the cannon looks ridiculous. I honestly think going underground with all that stuff in Clay's gym is more ridiculous. Because you're going literally...
From like a realistic design standpoint, yeah. But I just meant more like flashy ridiculous. Yeah.
Oh, flashy ridiculous. Yeah, I guess so. Though so far, her gym is like the flashiest of them all. But Clay's like legit logic standpoint, that is like the worst designed gym ever. Safety and everything.
I'm surprised with this gym that your character hasn't broken any bones.
Apparently she has really strong legs.
I'm trying to think of all the other rock, ground, and steel type gyms, and I'm like, none of them really. Yeah, Clay's the only one that says, "Hey, let's straight up go underground," despite all the other gens that had fossils didn't involve you going underground, which I guess makes sense because like rock.
I mean, Rourke was the closest one.
Yeah, like that you actually go into the mines before the gym.
Oh, I forgot that you literally faceplant. That actually would kill you.
Like I said, I'm surprised you don't freaking break any bones.
I don't care about bones, Will. I'm more concerned about I got like
and
a
there's
brain
no
damage.
safety cushion there either. Yeah, you just straight up. Yeah.
I'm more concerned that I got brain damage because of all this.
Like a normal warehouse door.
Yeah.
So either you're wearing an invisible helmet or I don't know.
No, I think I'm good. I think I don't need to heal. I actually am pretty good against her for the most part. Let's see if I eat my words for that, though. Alright, hee. I've been waiting for you. Did you enjoy flying through the help of Miss Stralton's gym cannon?
You good?
I was just making sure it sounded right. They're my pride and joy. Yeah, well, you should probably stop this before you get sued by someone. Because you probably will kill someone with that faceplant. It's time to let's try something else. How about you get a different gym? Because this is actually ridiculous. Okay, the only thing I don't like about her design, personally, is her gloves look really, really big. It makes her arms and hands look really, really big. They look abnormally big to me. The G-force from being shot from the cannons would kill you beforehand. Actually, yes, that's actually true. You also have no safety gear or not even a capsule or anything. So yeah, technically you would die before you even started the gym, Justin.
Yeah.
Unfastened. Okay.
Well, that was a lucky crit.
I kind of want to try boss copy because I know he's weak against it, but I kind of want to try him to see how well Rock Tomb does.
Are you sponsored by Boss Coffee?
I wish I was. Okay, for real though, I'm gonna try Spiky Seed. I'm gonna see how well he does. But for real though, for sponsorship, I hope I get sponsored by like Sprite. Sprite is like my favorite soda. So it's like if I get 3 of my favorite soda, I could just say like, yeah, I'm sponsored by Sprite. Drink from them kind of thing. That's like my... Why is Unfested different?
That's the female.
Oh, whoops. That's not what I wanted to do. Well, I guess Metal Claw it is then. Also, Justin, I did...
Wait, did you take out... Did you? I swear... Spiky Seed had a much better move that you deleted, and that makes me disappoint.
Gyro Ball? Yes.
Yes. Baka.
Did you get rid of Gyro Ball?
Yep.
On the best Pokemon that can use it?
Does
What
Gyro-
the hell
Does
were
Gyro
you
Ball
thinking?
work on the
I'm gonna let
opposite?
Will take care of this one, but yeah, you can explain.
What the hell were you thinking?
You know, I read that as the enemy Pokemon would get slower. Like, it has to be slower in order for it to be effective.
What? How did you fail to read that?
I failed to read a lot of
Okay,
things.
where the hell is my rolling pin?
The
Where freaking
slower
hell is my
the
fucking rolling pin?
user, the greater the damage. Nowhere does it say anything about the opponent.
I read it as the opponent for some reason in my head.
And you kept pin missile.
Where the hell's my rolling
Pin
pin? Where the
missile.
freaking hell is my rolling pin?
I thought it would be
Get the
better.
rolling pin.
Where the hell's my freaking rolling pin? I need to write freaking common sense on my rolling pin. Go over there and hit him with it.
Provided you win this gym fight, which I'm sure you will. All credit goes to Ferocity Psyche Seed for dealing with your incompetency.
I'm sorry. You should have.
See, that's the sound I would make, but I'm good right now.
That's why you got Will here.
I want to strangle you for doing what you did.
I'm using Scald to see if I can actually try to burn it.
Oh,
That's-
really?
That's an
On
interesting tactic on
Swano?
a special attacker.
There we go.
Are you freaking
Is Swano actually a
serious?
special attacker?
Swano's also a flying and water type. You.
I know.
Oh,
That
actually-
part, I do think he did
my
have the brain cells to
God.
acknowledge.
I am going to have.
Oh
a
yeah, no, I knew
fucking
it was
nerve.
already a flying and water type. At least I knew it was flying because of the gym, but I figured it was water type. I just,
I think I'm
especially with
gonna have a
Aqua
nerve.
Wing, I just
I
wanted to
think
do
this
burn.
is bad for Will's blood pressure.
Because like one thing is, I thought Swanna would be more of a physical than anything. To be fair,
gonna
it
start-
at least lowers health over time as well, which is also what I was focusing. Because I thought, because like for the most part, Justin, flying types does a lot more physical, and I thought Swanna would be more of a physical attacker. But even if it wasn't, burn does lower down its health as you go.
Yeah, they kind of switched that up with 4th gen, introducing a bunch more special flying type moves with the physical special split. So,
I had logic there. I just one of those things is that I don't have anything that like lower like. I guess I could have done Fire Punch, but as you already know, Fire Punch on a water type is like with
Flare Blitz.
Darmanitan is not a good idea.
It's not a bad fire type move, but the downside is you take damage
Mm-hmm.
as well.
Flare Blitz.
Like I said, it's not a bad fire type move, but again, downside you will take recoil damage.
Well, time to get rid of Uproar then. I'm gonna use it as like more of a if I need
it's more
big.
of like a last ditch move kind of thing.
or a one-shot move. Darumaka really gets it this early. What is it, level 35?
33.
That's incredible.
Darumaka can get it. I mean, such a small little thing can get such a powerful fire type move. I mean, it is a powerful fire type move. It's pretty good.
It's
But
like
again, that downside of that
top 5
recoil.
of fire type moves. So duh.
But again, that downside of that recoil damage.
What is recoil when you one-shot your opponent?
That depends on if you can actually truly one-shot them.
This is Darumaka, Darmanitan we're talking.
Sometimes it doesn't actually really one-shot them. Again, when it comes down to it, it's like all iron. In the I've tried to one-shot and it's never actually one-shotted.
So Justin, quick question. How far is the next gym?
It's one mountain away.
How big is the mountain? Is it as like the last one or shorter?
You're comparing Chargestone Cape to Twist Mountain?
Yeah. That's the only cave I got to compare it with, really.
That's fair, but like, yeah.
I mean, I could compare it to
Any
like.
longer? Are you finally gonna let us know what this third game that you've been contemplating streaming today?
Well, it's 1 a.m. I mean, I could. Right
Yeah,
now.
yeah, have fun with the ice gym.
We'll see. We'll see how I feel like.
Also, you're not reading N's dialogue. You're making me sad.
I actually pressed bash button. I went autopilot for a second there. I was born. These are Pokemon talk to people because people never tell lies. Oh, wait, that's Pokemon. Hey, Zabreska. Hey! Zebstrika, not Zabreska. Would you tell me what kind of trainer Hilda is? I'm an abusive trainer. Okay, got it. So Hilda was born in Nuvena Town. Lives with mom and was given the Pokédex to start off the journey to see the world. How do you know that? Only Showa knows that. Still, this Zebstrika trusts you for some reason. That's good. For every person the Pokemon cared about one another like you two do. I could watch.
Show is a gossip confirmed.
Apparently, because Showa's the only one who's seen me from the beginning to the end, beginning so far, and I kept him in my party so far. Could watch over the future of Pokemon and the Pokemon without having to liberate Pokemon from people who just use them. Getis. Is it Jetis or Getis? It's still Getis, right?
Getsis, I
Getsis.
believe, and I feel like you've also asked it every time.
Because like his name is just so weird to me. Getsis is using Team Plasma to search for some special stones. The Light Stone and the Dark Stone. The Light Prognosticus? Or the Is this like, do you have to get remove a light attribute monster and a dark attribute monster to summon the forbidden one? Yes, I don't remember the name. Lancer.
What?
Yugi's like super hard card that need to sacrifice a light and dark. What is that one? Envoy of the Beginning. Yes.
You did it. Good job. I didn't even
Took him
have to
long
give you a hint. I just had to laugh in your face.
Took him long enough to figure it out.
Like you wouldn't figure it out, Will.
I already had the name in my freaking head before when you said the two monsters.
You didn't say any monsters. You just said light and dark.
When he said the freaking two, not monsters, the attributes. Sorry. When he said the two attributes, it's like, oh, because I have that freaking monster in one of my freaking decks. It was actually my warrior deck that I gave to my brother. I freaking had that monster in there. But does he, I don't know if he still has that warrior deck that I gave him.
Oh my god. An NPC actually shaking their head with animation? That's unheard of, Justin.
How dare they give us animation?
How dare they change stuff in the game that I want nothing to change but still change? Pokemon resist ones that are hurt. Tools for people to use. As a result, Pokemon and trainers who care about one another like you. Well, that does break my heart a little. So, and it's starting to be a little conflicted.
Just like all of us. I don't know.
I never get conflicted. Justin, what are you talking about?
Are you sure? You sounded conflicted there when trying to come up with a monster name.
That was never
I don't know,
confliction.
Maybe
That
I
was
should take
pure
another-
superstition.
Superstition of what?
Maybe I should take another quote-unquote nap again.
nap for 5 hours. Yes. Freaking 5-hour nap? No, thank you. That's more of a sleep. Thank you very much.
To my body, that's a nap. It's like a cat nap to my body.
Sound like Beerus the Destroyer right now.
Freaking it's just like I can nap. Hell, sleep to my body is just an hour.
Oh.
Your body's weird.
Of course it
I'm hearing a
is.
little bit of audio distortions because obviously I'm hearing the Pokemon Center music and it just sounds a little creepy.
I'm hearing some audio distortions. It's almost like going robotic in a way.
That is definitely on Discord and then at that point. And that is something I cannot change.
It is kind of creepy, but it's also kind of interesting.
Yes, I will agree with that.
Alright, just so you guys don't have another aneurysm.
Another aneurysm. What are you doing? What the hell are you doing?
Time to teach Belly Drum and get rid of Fire Punch.
What the?
Really, that's the moral of the
Don't
story
you-
that you got from the gym battle.
Yeah, basically.
Don't you bloody
Okay.
fucking dare! Don't you bloody fucking dare!
I mean, Justin, are you gonna stop me for this? I mean, that's
Yes,
the lesson
I
I
will
learned.
obviously stop you. I can't
Don't
believe
you
you've done this.
bloody fucking dare! Remove.
It's already
I
done.
can't believe you're this evil, manipulative, teaching Belly Drum to a Darumaka. Ugh.
I got rid of Fire Punch for it. I thought it would be better.
Yeah, no, Fire Punch is
If
the
it was
worst.
if it was a Darmanitan and you taught it Belly Drum, I would have no problem.
Are you saying
Dog.
that some Pokemon who's too tiny can't handle the Belly Drum? That's kind of mean.
Well, if you got rid of Fakeade and taught it Belly Drum, I wouldn't care.
You pronounce it Fakeade? I thought it was always Facade.
It's Facade, actually.
Facade? Is
Yeah,
that
it's a-
Facade?
Yeah, it's actually
I always called
Facade.
it. I always called it Fakeade.
No, it's actually Facade.
Well, if you got rid of that,
I definitely remember
It's hard
pronouncing
though.
it Fakeade in my super early days. I was like,
if
what
you,
is
if you taught that,
Fakeade?
if you got rid of that move and taught it Belly Drum, I wouldn't care. But just don't get rid of Fire Punch.
Already done.
You do not.
Deed
get
has
rid
been
of Fire
done.
Punch.
Yep. I taught it
did
Belly
not.
Drum.
You did not get rid of Fire Punch.
I mean, I did.
I will murder your soul.
Justin saw the whole thing. He didn't really say anything.
I will murder your soul.
There's like a big old dramatic pause. I was like, what?
I was gonna say, are you gonna yell at Justin now, or are you still gonna murder my soul?
I will murder your soul for removing Fire Punch.
Ah, well, it's not that great of a move, okay?
Yeah, it's not.
It-
I think he's gonna actually have an aneurysm at this point.
I think so. Also, do you want to explain the joke now? Or?
I'm twitching. I'm twitching.
At this point, maybe we should stop the bit.
Yeah.
You did not get rid of Fire Punch.
I got rid of Facade.
Good, better.
And then the first thing I taught Gyro Ball to
That's good. I was like, I figured you were giving it Gyro Ball. It's like, good, keep it Gyro Ball. I please give it Gyro Ball, but don't get rid of Fire Punch on Darumaka. That's its only best fire type move it's got besides Fire Blitz, but it's the only best fire type move it's got that doesn't cause itself damage.
I mean, Flare Blitz actually, but I mean, we
Flare
were.
Blitz.
I thought
Flare
you
Blitz-
could. I thought you could
I don't-
tell that it was actually being fake because Justin
I
and I were
can't-
pretty obvious.
I didn't. I'm not actually.
No, I thought we were
Pretty much-
being perfectly normal. What do you mean? We were,
I didn't-
we were
I
not
didn't
soft
actually-
at all.
Okay, I'm not actually really watching it. I am
We
watching
know.
it, but I didn't actually have it on full screen where I can actually see it, so it's not really showing me what moves are you actually removing. I'm watching on a smaller screen, so I can see you when you're talking when.
But
pretty much
wait,
whenever
you can
who-
see
who
me
was talking.
when I talk. Like, my body compared
Pretty
to
much, I can
everything I
see
put
you-
up is so tiny.
No,
I
I
think
can
he's calling
see
you
pretty much.
fat. Are you
I
gonna
can see
take that?
when.
Yes,
I
I'm
can
going to
see
take that
your-
because I am
can see
fat.
pretty much, I can see when your icon goes when your icon on Discord goes with that green circle.
Justin, I'm
Alright,
fat shaming myself. Deal with it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You're
Sorry
fat
to hear
I
that.
mean,
I'm fat.
I mean,
Will called me
doesn't-
fat.
I. When did I call you fat?
Just now.
Yeah.
You weren't paying attention? Wow, so rude. I can't believe people insult people without even paying attention that they're insulting people. That's like the most rude thing ever you could ever do.
It's worse than someone insulting you unintentionally.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so I got like I ate a jalapeno pepper, and you ever get that like spicy feeling when it gets on your lip, and you can't get rid of it?
I feel like ever since I've had that experience, I've frantically tried to avoid that ever happening again, yeah.
I haven't had that kind of
didn't.
I haven't had that kind of experience in a long time, and I just have it now, where it's like it's now on my lip, and now it's like burning, and it's just like God
Did
dang
you
it.
did you just actually do that? Did you actually just have jalapenos, something with jalapenos, and that's now a burning sensation on your lips?
On a specific part of my lip, but yes.
Sucks to be you.
I'm not complaining.
I don't know, it was either way. Wait. Oh, I was about to say you have a semi-pour, but then I looked and I reread that.
Oh yes, I have a semi-pour. See? Boss Coffee's now semi-pour. It evolved into a semi-pour.
If you actually were playing with, I know you're playing on an emulator.
No.
No.
You're not playing on an emulator.
Dude,
We've been over this.
I try to play legit unless I can't.
Oh no, you're not an emulator.
Ugh. Two Lears.
It's like
That's
if
bad.
you were playing on an emulator, you could do this weird little randomizer thing, where this weird little thing where you can actually get the Pokemon to evolve into all Pokemon to evolve.
Wait, Scald is not physical, is it?
No.
Why did it use Scald?
Why wouldn't it use Scald?
I mean, I am confuzzled. And confuzzled is not
Because-
even in this playthrough.
Why is Scald confuzzling?
Yeah.
But why?
Why did you do 2 Leers instead of like a physical attack?
Oh, that's what you meant. Oh, okay.
Hey, don't flinch, my Oshawa.
Oh. Ooh.
Dude, Justin, Scald's not helping me. Still a teleport move that you suggested me, Justin.
I'm
You
sorry.
might- it's not a bad water type move. But
Dude, water gun would have been a lot better than Scald.
I'm sure it would be. Water gun
it
is
would
pretty
be.
darn OP by anime standards after all.
That's true. Also, it's more than Bubble, to be honest.
Yeah,
Scald is
I
not
hate Bubble. I can't
bad.
believe they thought it was a good idea to buff it when Bubble's like the worst move ever.
Dude, Ash won so many
Yes,
battles with just Bubble.
Bubble is one of the worst water type moves, but in the anime, it was like, what the hell?
Dude,
So in the anime, Bubble was like OP, but when you go into the game, it's like, what the fuck? What happened?
dude, speaking of like the anime, do you remember the first movie when Squirtle would one-shot that Machamp with Bubble?
Yes.
I mean, even
Yes,
if
that
even
was
if it was Bubble Beam specifically, okay? Like even if it was Bubble Beam, not Bubble, it's still like that. Basically said that that dude basically raised it to a choke and then traded immediately, and still lost to Squirtle. But I think in the original version of the first movie, not the remastered one, it was
I keep
actually
forgetting
bubbles.
the remaster is a thing.
Yeah, the remaster, they changed that bubble scene a little bit to add actually more CG bubbles, but I think they added fewer bubbles in the original. In the CG, they actually added way more bubbles to make it look like a bubble beam. I have the original on VHS, so I can confirm it if I can find that VHS.
I've seen it on VHS, but I have it on DVD. I can't find. It'll be a royal pain to find it on VHS now.
Yeah, but they're a relic of the past.
I know it's a relic of the past, but I would love to still have it on a VHS, just cause. But
You like
holy crap,
actually though, when I get like my own place, I'm gonna probably get like a decent sized screen CRTV, and just plug in like old VHS players into it.
I know, but holy hell, if I find it on VHS, I know I would have to pay out the damn nose if I find it on VHS.
No,
Just
no, it's
from
not that. It's not that expensive.
I know-
It's actually not that expensive to get VHSs.
I know somebody will probably be selling it for who knows how much. If I find somebody else,
$10.
There might be somebody that's trying to sell it for a lot more than 10, like trying to sell it for an outrageous price, probably.
I
out
mean,
there
yeah,
somewhere.
but honestly, with the market right now, VHSs are like one of the least sought out for.
I'm talking about
entertainment
like specifically that Pokemon movie.
Oh, come on.
Just specifically that Pokemon movie, but just VHSs, yeah, no. But again, I have that Pokemon movie on DVD, so it's like, okay, I can still watch it. I just gotta wait for my mom to get those DVDs here.
And then she takes a whole year to get them back there.
Alright, now, she kind of can't get to the storage unit.
When is your mom gonna get your laptop out?
When she gets to the storage unit.
And when's she getting to the storage unit?
I have no idea.
And when is I don't have no idea?
Are you purposely trying to cause me an aneurysm?
Yes. So night, James.
I gotta go to sleep.
Night, night.
Night.
So is it time do we start simping for James now?
Yeah, time for simping for James, as he goes to bed. Simp for James, guys.
Oh.
Right.
I forget how funky the Twist Mountain music is.
Yeah, it is.
Kind of feels more sciencey than like a Stone Cold Mountain sort of feel.
I've always wondered why they didn't put like a mountainy feel kind of music to that.
It is
Instead of
technically
this
mountainy.
kind of-
It's just one of those. It's like, it's not exactly mountainy.
It's just like they put this kind of music to it, so it's like, why didn't they put the kind of this kind of? Why did they put this kind of feel music to it?
While you're stretching.
Yeah, probably a good idea. I'm gonna stand up a little bit. Been sitting a little bit. Time to stand up, guys. If you haven't stand up in a little bit.
But I'm comfy.
Make Oshawott stretch.
He's in the other room. Well, the one you're used to. I don't know. I think I've shown you my other one. I don't know.
You did show me your other room, but I don't know if that was your old house or not.
Yeah, that was the old house.
Yeah, then I don't know the new one.
Oh, I just meant the other Oshawott plush I have, not the little one.
Oh. Yeah, no, I saw the Oshawott. Get the Oshawott plush, Justin. You gotta get the Oshawott plush for Pokemon Black for like days.
He's taking a face plant just like you did at the Mistralton City Gym.
Come on. Oshawtt's the MVP of this one. You know, technically, Justin, okay? So here's the thing.
Okay.
You know, I just realized with like all the gym leaders in any generation, by the way, there's always the plaque that says which trainers beat this gym leader, and so they always have either your rival or your name, or both. And these gym leaders have been around for a while. So does that technically mean you're the first ever trainer, or your rival's the first ever trainer to beat the gym leaders, and no one ever in the world has ever beat them? Never even.
I would
tried to
assume if
challenge.
we're talking realistically, they would like keep up a board for like gym trainers that have come through on like a weekly basis and just scrub the board.
Maybe.
Because, you know, being a gym leader, that is literally your job. So, like, you know, I don't think you'd keep a massive tally of, hey, look at all the trainers that defeated me. Like, that's just not a way to boost confidence, is it? But, yeah, if you break it down to, like, a week or monthly basis, then, yeah, I'd say that's a little more my style, at least.
You know, it's also that how much does gym leaders get actually paid? Fifth generation has a second job, but what about the actual gym leaders, like just gym leaders?
The gym leader is about a part-time job, man. Must be rough.
I've always wondered that because how are they? I've always actually wondered that because like how much money, where are they getting that money? Where are all these gym leaders getting this money from? Because every time we beat them, yeah, we're getting a good amount of money from them, or at least a decent amount.
So,
And
Will,
it's like, where the hell are you getting this?
so you can think about it like this. You can think about like being a gym leader is super easy. So that's why these gym leaders at least have able to do the second job because gym leaders is relatively easy. Well, you can also think it like that Gen 5's gym leader pay is a lot worse than any other generation. Like, that's the reason why they have to have a second job in order to help finance themselves, kind of thing. You can think of it like that way, too. But, because like all other generation gym leaders only have the gym leader job. They don't have any other job. So does that mean like the gym leaders in other generations get paid a lot more? Or they're all paid the same to financially stable? And also, do you get paid more if you're the 8th gym leader or not? But technically speaking, you don't, in the realistic sense, you don't have to go to the gyms in order. At least not until Sword and Shield or Gen 7.
Yeah. I mean, that one, you're forced
Gen
to
7.
go in. Yeah.
Yeah, because like if you
Sword
like,
and Shield, you're forced to go in order.
yeah, because like technically speaking, Will, if we're thinking about Gen 1 through 6, if you weren't set with the game programming telling you have to go through certain gyms in order, you could technically go to any gym in any order if you had the means to.
Yes.
So while
Also,
that means that
in this one in black and white, you're technically you have to go in order in these gyms.
do you actually have to go in order, or does these
I mean,
you can just
it's kind of forcing you to.
no? But is that the gym? Is that the game mechanic, or is that the actual your world of Unova?
That
The
part is
first.
I'm unsure.
Because as I was mentioning, Will, if that's the game mechanic, then that means technically in this world, you don't have to go through in order. But if that's part of the Novos thing, then that's more of like, oh yeah, the later you are, then the higher you should be paid or something like that. Maybe. Am I wrong to think that?
Not on the whole concept, but
No.
if we're going to talk about this in depth, I would honestly say that the first gym leader, if you are ranked as first, should be paid a considerable amount than the rest, because like it's kind of like a funneling system. Like if you're starting out, everyone's gonna face the first gym leader. Not everyone's gonna make it all the way to the 8th gym leader, because like at least in the anime standards, there's the big championship Pokemon League tournament at the end of the year or whatever. So like not everyone's gonna make it in time, and everyone's gonna at least start off with the first gym leader. Yeah.
Yeah, that's also true. You also have to think about it, like, at the end of the year, they have all these yearly battles. And then there's this, like, they have, like, hundreds of trainers. So does that mean they go through thousands of trainers not being able to win against the gym leaders? How often do they have to battle?
It's like in this one, it's like again, go to the first gym leader, and then you got to go the next and next. And it's like I always tried to go to the other gym leaders
Yeah.
instead of having to battle the other ones. It's like it doesn't let me go to the other gym leaders before I battle that gym leader.
Yeah, but that's like...
It's not like Sorry, biting my nail. It's not like the first gen game where you can kind of go out of order.
Ooh.
Whereby you instead of going from the first gym, second gym, third gym, all the way down to all the other gym leaders, you can battle up to the third gym leader, and then going from the fourth, you can go to the fifth gym leader, battle that one, then go back to the fourth gym leader and beat them.
Yeah, because like, it's as long as you have the resources, like surf and stuff, you can technically go from Pallet Town to Cinnabar Island to fight your first gym.
Yeah. But they made it to where like you have to have that certain gym badge just to use surf outside of battle.
Speaking of which, I found it very arbitrary how they decide. Like, obviously, it's like built into the game mechanics. Like, you know, you would you have to get the soul badge, I believe, from Koga to use surf. But then why? And then like all the other games, like they make it the fog badge for Morty. Like, obviously, it's to like limit your exploration of the world so you don't get too far. But like from a why that badge? Like, why not just do them early on, or like, I don't know. It always feels a little weird. Like, I can't remember if that's a mechanic that happens in every game, because it's so obscure.
Like specifically why you can't do certain HMs before you do.
Yeah, but now in Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee, there is no HMs. It's just your you might want to stop that.
I'm pressing B.
Yeah, no, again, you don't have.
I appreciate how you were more aware and like concerned than I was.
Should I make Daramaka evolve really quickly, Justin, or not?
That one I do kind of care about. So give me a sec.
But go with your story, Will, then.
Yeah, again. There's no more HMs in, like the HM Surf, Fly, and that one in Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee, because your Pikachu or Eevee knows these certain moves that you can fly around and everything, and they're taught them at certain points to help you explore.
So this one's kind of up to you. Level 39, superpower. It's an amazing fighting type move, but it also debuffs you afterwards. but also only has 5 power points. So, I'm not like you need it. Alternatively, if you do evolve at this moment, which I'm assuming is level 35, you do get a pretty good alternative fighting type move that I can also recommend just for like a general purpose. Yeah.
Has more PP than the other one.
Yep.
I'd say go for it.
And I'm not the biggest on superpower, so I would go with evolving.
I'm also not the biggest on superpower. Unless I have some to up the PowerPoint moves, I'm not the biggest on it.
Like I've used superpower with the Reggies when I got them before,
Yeah.
but they're not like great.
Yeah. Like I said, I only will have superpower unless I got some that will up the PowerPoint moves on the Pokemon.
Hammer arm. There it is.
Yep.
Get rid of headbutt for that one.
Not a bad move. That's.
I mean, I like. Okay, headbutt is like one of those classic moves. I kind of wish I could keep all the time.
Especially in Gen 2, when you use headbutt on one of those trees, and it has a chance of giving you a Pokemon.
Oh yeah, the amount of times where you can get any kind of Pokemon is just like ridiculous.
I always felt kind of bad making my Pokemon use headbutt on the tree. It's like, poor thing's gonna get a nasty headache.
Not a nasty headache. It's a lot of like pine tree needles right in its head over and over.
No, it wouldn't get pine. And just not only that, it probably has a lot of brain damage.
I mean, as long as it's like a metalhead like Aeron.
Oh, so for Gen 2, the Johto League.
I mean, if you go Heart Gold Soul Silver,
Because
technically.
I was always making my Togepi use headbutt on it.
Togepi?
Yeah, the egg that you got.
Why would you make a baby bonk its head where it's still forming?
Because I don't like it.
You
And
are a terrible human
How do you
being.
not like Togepi? Unless you're talking about the really demented one in the anime, but like.
Oh, you mean in Diamond and Pearl?
I've never heard of someone not liking Togepi.
I was using Togepi because I had Togepi at the time, and and it was the only good freaking attack move I could give Togepi at the time was headbutt.
Oh,
And
right.
I didn't want to.
Silver, the move tutor.
Yeah, her Gold Soul Silver, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna give you headbutt because other than that, all I had was charm and pretty much really non moves that I really didn't want it to have. So I was like, come on, I want you to have an actual attack. So it's like, fine, I'll give you headbutt. And it's like, okay, well, now I'm going to go back to the forest and I'm going to go and see if I can't get a Pineco.
Is Gothorita dark and psychic or just dark?
It is just psychic.
Just psychic.
Just psychic. Just by the look of it, you would assume it would be dark and psychic just by its look.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's called Gothorita.
I know, and there's also the name. So it's like that's what throws people off. It's so you're not alone there.
Yeah, no, that's what's like when I first saw that Pokemon, like, and even in Pokepark, I assumed that it was dark.
Oh, when I saw Carbonite, I really thought Corviknight was going to be a dark and flying type.
Carbonite. Oh,
Corviknight from Sword and Shield.
Main character from the recent Pokemon shorts.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be a dark and flying or a ghost flying. Then to come to find out, no, it's a steel and flying type.
Do we have a ghost flying?
Drifloom. Drifloom.
Oh, so forgettable. Yeah.
But I actually thought that this one was going to be a ghost flying. And it's like, well, this would be awesome to have this one because I love how it looks. But
Yeah,
no,
you wouldn't think
going
Drifloon and Drifblim are actually like flying, but they technically are.
Yeah, they are. But again, I thought Corviknight would be either dark and flying or ghost flying, just by its look. But no, it's steel and flying. So it's like, okay, well, I was just only very, very, very slightly disappointed that it wasn't ghost and flying, but I was still happy that we got a new flying type in there at least. I was ecstatic on its look. So it's like good. They kind of didn't fuck up the look.
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of looking around at some of the Pokemons, like going, were they getting desperate on some of these looks for Pokemon? It seems so.
What's Duo Shun? Is that the green blob?
Duosion? Yeah, that's one of the green blobs.
Got it. Yeah. That's the only one I
green
don't fully
cell blob.
recognize, but I felt like it was one. It's the silicosis, whatever. It's the Pokemon's evolution.
It's like Gotharita, and Gothitelle, and Gothita, and them, but only like a green lobby dude.
Have you ever punched a jelly with fire?
See, I've done this before using a fire type on this
Oh my
Pokemon.
gosh,
I didn't.
This is gonna be a long cave.
It is a mountain after all. Mountains in Pokemon Universe tend to be very long.
What? They are. Nani?
Also, if you were at all going to change the date so you can experience winter, now would be the time to do it.
Should I? Is there any point to it other than aesthetically?
Aesthetically, there are some items that you can only get during winter, and then there are, I believe, 2 Pokemon whose encounter rates shoot up when it's winter, whereas if it's not winter, you will have the worst luck in finding that Tynamo, which, to your benefit, Tynamo ended up not taking as long as I thought. That did not sound good in my ears.
Crushing a water bottle.
Yeah, you didn't need to crush it that loud.
Yeah,
Sorry,
and
I was
close to whatever mic you were at.
It was actually not that close to my mic. That one was actually a pretty good, decent made water bottle. Oddly enough, in the packs of water bottles that my mom,
I need to
in this
stretch
case of
really
water-
quickly.
the case-
If you talk.
the case of water bottles that my mom had got me, some of them are not that decently made, so they're kind of squishy-ish, and some of them are actually decently made. So when I crush them, they actually make that loud crushing sound, even when it's not that close to the mic. But it sounds like it's like I'm putting it right close to the mic, so it's like, holy crap, it's right in my ear. So I am sorry for that.
That is okay.
I needed to get up and walk around a little bit. If I don't, I'm going to start getting sleepy again. Hey, Chupchew. This is definitely one of the ice Pokemon you were thinking of, Justin.
Did I say ice types? I don't think I did specify. but yeah.
It is an ice type.
No, he never specified it's ice type. I'm saying this is one of the Pokemon you were talking about in that.
Yep.
Got it.
It's an ice type that I catch and I would use in the
Oh, I didn't even read
ice
that.
type gym. Not the ice type gym, the dragon gym. obviously I would use XU, which would have it as Hexorus at that time. Then.
Oh yeah, speaking of, you got the HM for Surf earlier, so
Yeah. Also, that was
you
one
can
of the things
backtrack whenever you
I
want.
wanted to say really quickly is because technically speaking, all you can use any HM anywhere. You just don't get it until when you need it to. Technically speaking, because the gym leaders doesn't do that to you. All right, what should we name Cupchew?
Sniffles.
I'm okay with that.
Sniffles? Alright. Sniffles it is.
It's got that big weird little. Yeah.
I'm starting to get very tired.
It's got that ice booger hanging from its nose. And every once in a while, you'll see it kind of sniffing it back up. So it's kind of got the sniffles.
Oh, come on.
I may have to save during in the cave, so next time we come back, we're gonna change it to winter or something like that briefly.
Yeah, it'd be okay.
Probably I'll just stop it here. I am getting kind of tired. I haven't got a lot of sleep in recent days.
You need to take a nap, my God.
No, I actually stayed up very late. I only got like a few hours, like 3 hours of sleep this whole weekend so far.
Yikes.
It's because I've been helping Grace with the computer. And she has like a lot of questions and a lot of confusion. And since it's with Black Friday deals, I needed to be there for her and help unexplain things. Oh, speaking of which, Justin, you saw my DMs, right?
Yeah. I just wanted to... I took a look around. Yeah, thank you.
Welcome. You better get them soon, though, because Cyber Monday deals is you're going to be your last chance.
I'm not in a huge rush, but yeah, I will keep that in mind.
Well, it's up to you when you want to, or if you want to right now, but yeah.
It's a sock versus a throw.
Now it's a throw Showa.
Dang.
Skull did nothing.
And Scald on a fighting type like that is it. On the throw is not going to be the greatest. Throw is more of like a defensive fighting type.
Also, I'm surprised you went with Razor Shell after Called.
I was wondering if it actually will do better or not. That's what's kind of my thought.
Not after a +2 defense buff. No.
That's,
no.
I'm getting tired. I'm losing focus on that.
Like I said, Throw's more of like a defensive fighting type Pokemon. He's got more defense than Sock. Sock is the attack.
Sock is just Sock.
Yeah, Sock is the attack one.
Mm-hmm. Alright, fine. Use hot drops then. Whoops. That's not what I wanted to do.
Oh. Reading. That's really good after all the defense buffs that it did.
Mm-hmm. Cupchew! Kill him.
Wow, that was like actually tactically sound. Except for Endure is kind of lame and says, I stay until the end of the turn, not only once per hit.
Huh.
Which is kind of, I don't know. I guess that makes Endure technically better than Sturdy, which I guess is balanced out because obviously there are only 4 move slots and an ability you can always have out.
There's a lot on the mind to go through. I know I'm probably what I'm gonna do. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna save here. I'll make sure to reset my clock to the proper winter time. So next time we come in next week, we're gonna do some winter level. And let's see. With that, I'm gonna save here. I'm gonna come back here next week for Black and White. Probably we'll start a 3rd game next week. But we'll see. Hopefully I finish up. Maybe I'll finish up map making next week. Maybe like the week after. But we'll see where it goes. I made quite a bit of progress in both, like, well, I played a lot of Tomodachi, and I made quite a bit of progress in Black and White, so, in Black. So, yeah, I'm gonna end it off here. I'm getting tired, dozing off. I'm just not doing that.
Show got beat up, it's not a good sign.
No. But definitely, it's like, to those who have watched this far, thank you so much for watching. I hope everyone has a good night and stay safe. If you want to follow me, feel free to follow me. I stream every Wednesdays at 1 p.m. Pacific time to about a couple hours to 4, depending on how far I go in the game. And Fridays and Saturdays at 8 p.m. Pacific time to around 1 a.m. after. We'll see where things go to where I get in the games, what I play, but feel free to follow. I do have a public Discord. You're free to do that. It's in the description, or you can do !Discord on the chat. And yeah, tomorrow normally would be a Carl stream, Phasmophobia, and all that stuff, but unfortunately he's most likely not going to do it. But maybe I'll stream a little bit of Phasmophobia just because it's the new map and kind of want to try it. We'll see. But for now, I think it's time to get rest. Justin, you have any last words?
I'm streaming Digi tomorrow and doing my Minecraft before that.
Okay.
As for me, don't forget to, when you go outside, wear your face mask, and more importantly, bring your invisible helmet when you need to get shot out of a cannon. That's
For
all.
sure.
You guys can watch that at www.20.
You're cutting in and out because you're talking too much.
Yes,
25.
yeah.
William25 is his Twitch name. Go follow him.
25.
Yeah. other than that, hope everyone stays safe. Everyone has a wonderful night and good rest of the weekend if you still have any. If not, I hope you have a good start of your week. Other than that, everyone, I'll catch you all next time, either on Wednesday or next weekend. All right. Next time I'll see you guys is at the very least Twilight Princess on Wednesday. So I'll catch you guys later, and have a good night.
Good night.